Yes, people, what you saying? You're watching a brand new episode of the Roadside Rhapsody podcast. Today we got a very, very sick MC, very, very cold. You may recognise him from Lord of the Mics 5, where he clashed Lil Choppa. He's worked with such people as like JME, Traumatik, P-Money, just to name a few, yeah? So without further ado, it's the one and only Zio. Yes, brother.
Yes,
what are you telling me, my guy? You good?
Yes, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Thanks for coming on, bro. Thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Appreciate the time, man. First, I want to start off like he's brought a little gift with me and that, or with him, sorry. Let's have a look. So obviously Gambit come out, what, March this year?
Yes.
Gambit, yeah, 16-track project. What would you call that, an album? LP?
Album, yeah.
Album, yeah, cool, yeah. It's always a bit like, I don't really know, the politics of people don't really know what EP and all that means. They just sort of call it whatever. But yeah, if you have a look, yeah. Brought me a pack of cards, yeah. And those that know me know how much I love card tricks and that, yeah. So I'm absolutely gassed, yeah. Are these for sale?
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah.
Very, very sick. So like each card's got, probably not even going to be able to see it, to be fair. Would you call them like poems or lyrics? Like?
Yeah, so each one's got like, I guess, special bars, like bars that I like that I've said, like metaphors and stuff like that. So
yeah, they're
while people are playing,
very
can,
techy.
like, spit bars at each other while you play
these are
blackjack.
sick, man. These are very sick. Like, I almost don't want to shuffle them, to be honest. They're sick, bro. I'll fucking cherish them. Safe, bro. I appreciate that,
no
man.
problem, man.
Where can people get these then? You got some other
Yeah,
merch
so
and stuff?
I've got a merch store. If you click the link through my Instagram, or am I not loud enough? I'm allowed.
Yeah, that's just what I know.
Through my Instagram or on my website, ziozionardo.co.uk, you'll be able to find them. Or if you catch me at any shows, I've always got them there as well.
Oh, sick. Yeah, man. Obviously, all the links are in the description. Let me just make sure let's get them fucking, yeah, let's get them in there. Look. Very cool indeed. So yeah, man, let's talk about it. So obviously, like, one thing I didn't really know about you was that you make a lot of your own beats and stuff, you know? So like, you said Gambit's, you know what I mean, majority self-produced, right?
I'm trying to think now, because now you're asking me on video.
Yeah, it's just something I do, but yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's at least half-half. Surely it's at least half-half, yeah. All the ones, for anyone who has got it, if there's a name next to it, a producer name, then they've made it. If there's no producer name, it's me.
Oh, so you've actually, sick. So you've got to that come up on their Spotify as well.
Yeah.
See, that's the way to do it, I think. And like, you know, people like buy beats and that, but it's sort of, if you're trying to grow as a producer or an artist, it's got to be collaborative, innit? You know what I mean? It's none of this feature rubbish, and it's like, it's sort of, you know, if we're all trying to grow together, I think that's the way forward, innit? You know, it's a collaboration project at the end of the day. So
none of us are famous, and we're all trying to get somewhere. So
that's it.
One person does something and doesn't put the rest of the names on it, it's not useful for anyone.
That's it, man, because it's a weird one, innit? Because especially if you're putting in mad work and you are like, you know, producers like yourself, you know, you're as a producer, like, I think a lot of MCs that don't produce, they don't realise how much work it actually takes and the hours and like, I mean, not just the hours doing it, like how long it takes to fucking learn it and get to that stage of being like half decent at it. And then to sort of like get discredited, or, you know what I mean?
It also doesn't hurt anyone to just put a name on it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You got Zio and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't hurt me.
Yeah. So like, exactly.
It's only a boost, really.
It's not like they're going to go, I'm not going to listen to them. Just
it's really weird. Like, people act like, it hurts them. The only time I've had a problem with it is if someone's got like a really long name.
Oh, right.
And it's like, my title just looks really long, but it doesn't really hurt.
Or like capital letters and numbers and shit like that.
Some weird name that people can't say or something.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. So yeah, obviously that dropped in March. What's sort of in the pipeline? You got anything coming up? I mean, obviously it was quite a recent project, isn't it? So I guess it's just...
So project and music wise, I can't lie and come on here and say I got a plan. I ain't really got a plan. I'm just going to do what I feel like doing, because that 16-track project took a lot out of me, like music-wise, what I was making.
It's a very sick project. Go check out, people. Links in the description. Very sick project.
Yeah, based off that, I'm just going to do whatever I feel like doing type of thing and not really plan too much. Some things hopefully are going to happen. Some things that I know are happening are going to happen regardless. But I don't really want to talk about them too much. I heard that. Plan-wise, music-wise, I'm not sure at the moment.
Just take it as it comes, man. Just stay creative, and I think that's the way, and just sort of take it as it comes, see what comes up. Yeah, very sick. I mean, for those that didn't catch him on Lord of the Mics or anything like that, it's not just me saying it, but probably the most criminally underrated MC there is. I mean, you've been about for a minute. Been about like your first project dropped in 06, wasn't it? Like,
yes.
Yeah, so that would have been, bruv, do you know what I mean? I'm originally South African, I only moved to this country in 2005, and I was like 10, I was like 9 actually. Bruv, I was young. I said, like, when I heard that, I was like, right, he's dropping stuff in 06. Like, did I ever go in like HMV or anything like that then? Because that would have been full on hard copies, wouldn't it? Like
that project, it was full on hard copies, and it was me on the street giving them out. I used to go to carnivals where everyone was at carnivals and give them out there. And I'm shocked myself of how far the reach of that CD was just from me handing it out and my friends handing it out. And I remember we put it in a record shop locally in Wolverhampton where I was born. and the record shop were a bit skeptical at first, like, who's this? We don't know, blah, blah.
Yeah,
That much people coming to get it.
So
it was like, oh, you could have really sold this, and have you got any more? So it did really well just from literally handing it out. But then I believed as a young, I think I was like 17 at the time or something, that I'd made it, because I was like, oh yeah, everyone's got my CD, I'm the best.
Oh, and then
Everyone
take a
knows
step
me.
back of it.
And then I kind of like didn't really do much.
You got to follow up, and that's where you should actually work even harder,
exactly,
isn't it? Like,
exactly.
So you should double down, innit?
You know that now, but at the time I thought, I've done it.
Yeah, sweet. Like, watch wait for it to come in and that.
I can't even lie, I've had a lot of I've done it moments throughout my career. At different stages, I've done it, and I've always made the same mistake. And this time, I'm trying not to do that.
It's got to double down, man. It's consistency, and it is like, it's literally really doubling down. I think like when Ed Sheeran said when he, just as an example, when he signed his record label, it's the hardest he ever worked. Like, locked himself away for months, wrote like 70, 80 songs or whatever it was, and just sort of just really got to knuckle down, man. Stay consistent with it.
Yeah, I wish I could give myself a message, like, or if I could go back and I would know that got to there. If I would have carried on from there, I can't even imagine where I'd be.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason as well, though.
So was it literally just taking hiatus as like just sort of, cool, that's me. I'm going to chill for a bit. Like,
I don't need to do anything.
Oh, that's what,
And then you come back and do something after the break, realising nothing's going to happen. And then it's like, hold on a minute. All the hype's gone.
I remember my mate Eyez told me that, like, from early, he was saying like, it's like as soon as you take a step back from it, bro, like people forget.
Yeah.
And it's hard to build it back up. So it's like once you get that, especially if you get it, like you just got to keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. But yeah, I'm pissed that I just sort of didn't live through them days of CD. I was literally thinking a couple of days ago how it's like, obviously I'm a big Spotify fan. I like the whole, like, just being able to take a couple tunes out of a project and that. But them days would have been, I think, what artists stuck so much and like in people's heads, and that's because you was forced to listen to the whole album. Do you know what I mean? You go from start to finish and you cherish it. You know the track order, and that's like, I wish. I mean, obviously I grew up through CD, but as releasing music, I wish like I sort of lived through that era. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a bit more.
Yeah, you tell someone to listen on Spotify now, unless it's perfect, like they could listen to 2 tunes and then, you know what, I'm going to go on to this because it's just a click.
Of course,
when it's a CD in a player, like, it's on.
It's the thing, and people would understand your more personal like journey as an artist, or your story that you got to tell with an album, and as
in
opposed
order
to
as well. Yeah,
exactly. Like you got
on
your
Spotify, they could have it on shuffle.
Yeah,
and play your album in the complete wrong order.
Yeah,
you never even know.
That's why you got to do shit like podcasts nowadays. let people know what's going on and that. But yeah, man, that's sick, man. I did because that's one thing I got to be. I'll show you in a bit, but which I really rate about your sound. There's the sort of like Oriental kind of flavors in there. Like that's what me and you sort of both have so when I make grime beats, I always like the bing bong, ding, all that sort of shit. I like the really like airy sort of high pitched vocals and shit like that. What DAW do you use?
Logic Pro.
Logic, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Although I would change if I could.
Oh, what?
Yeah, if I could go back.
I'll take that back.
If I could, because I started on Reason.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, "Oh, you've got to move from Reason. It doesn't sound real," which I guess it's improved now. But
they're all sick nowadays. Yeah. You know, but
so I went to Logic. But if I could go back and start from scratch, because it's hard to change DAW, I would pick Ableton.
Okay.
Because everything I watch that I want to do, when I go on YouTube and type it in, someone's doing it on Ableton.
What do you mean? As if like when you want to watch a tutorial of some sort of technique or something?
Mr. Carmack type beats.
Right. Okay,
and I'm like, I want to make Mr. Carmack type beats. And it's like, oh yeah, if I had Ableton, I could copy what he's done there exactly. And on Logic, I've got to figure out how to. I wish I had Ableton. All my favourite producers seem to use Ableton.
Swear.
Yeah.
Well, even for like mixing down on that, is it all just sort of mix and master? I guess it's
so
like.
I do really rubbish mixes, and then I send it off because I'm like, I probably could do it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I'm at a stage now where I feel like if it's not as good as everything else I've done, what am I doing?
Yeah,
so I just send them off.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, see, makes it's a long one to sort of get your head round and that. Like, I think I'd done what was a turning point for me. I had a tutorial with Turner, drum and bass producer, and that. Yeah, and I was like a 4-hour tutor, and I learned more in that 4 hours than I did in 2 years at college. I swear, and it was like that sort of what took me to actually learn how to mix, master, and generally like find the space for everything. But yeah, it's a fun game, man. Like, I'm straight Logic. When I went to college and that, they had it on all the Macs, and I just sort of learned from there. Never really, I think, sort of, I don't know, man. Like I tried Fruity and that, it's all just too square, bruv. I'm like, even just Windows in general, but I can't do it, man. I'm just like click and drag, like. So I hate Apple. I'll put that out there. I fucking hate Apple. They're dogs.
So you do Logic on Windows? Oh, I was gonna say.
No. I mean, like, I love their products, but I hate it. Like, Apple's just always done me dirty, innit? But like, their products are sick, and I've got an Apple Watch on. I've got an iPad.
I hate Apple. I've got an Apple Watch.
Their products are sick, but like, as a company, they do my head in, bro. They've always just shafted me at every turn. Yeah, like every time. I don't want to get into that, to be fair, but. So that's me never getting
I
sponsored.
can't wait. I was going to say, I can't wait for you to delete this whole podcast because you've been sponsored.
I shouldn't have said that, actually. They're probably going to send a virus to me now or something. And then it's like glitching out and that, bro. Yeah, no, fuck's sake. But yeah, man, sick, man. So obviously, like, one thing I want to ask you, like, obviously the whole clashing and stuff, like, if someone was to hit you up tomorrow and to clash, would you do it? Is it?
Clashing's a bit of a funny thing for me because, like, I really enjoy it, but everyone I seem to clash seems to get that upset that they always want beef with me. It's really strange. Like,
I was the one at the end of Lil Choppa, and I was just like, dickhead. Just at the end, I'm thinking like
unnecessary.
That was a bit like what is he actually? Does he actually mean that? And I'm thinking like, I wonder what the dynamic was in the room after that.
It wasn't nice. The whole experience. I don't even want to talk about Lord of the Mics much because it just wasn't a nice experience. And you can see it on my face when you watch the clash. Anyone who knows me can see it on my face that I wasn't enjoying being there. And I remember on the day, I think we had a clash time. I'm probably going to get them very wrong, the times, but let's say the clash time was like 11 in the morning, right, and he didn't get there till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I swear, so
I was there on time. Yeah. And 11 in the morning, you're nervous, you don't have breakfast, and then you wait for someone who says they're on the way, and you haven't ate the whole time, and then he gets there at 4, and it was all just like...
You need the nutrition, man, definitely. Like, I'm like that, bro. If I don't get like eggs or something in me, bro, I just start going weird. Like.
So it's just the whole thing, like... So clashing, because... When I saw Don't Flop, I was like, oh my God, I'll do so well on here. I would like this, blah, blah. But I remember even before Lord of the Mics, I used to be clashing all the time and I used to get in beef all the time. I got put in hospital once because of clashing.
Swear down.
Yeah.
What, like, just got socked in the face or something?
Rushed.
I swear down.
But they rushed me months after the clash because he was getting wound up that much by people who were watching it afterwards.
Okay, there's all the comments and that, yeah.
And I was a little dickhead. Like, I used to wind him up on radio, like, still spitting the bar. But, so I remember my grandma, when she was alive, she made me promise her never to clash because of all the problems I had. And every time, like, my mom was crying because people were coming to my house.
Down,
like,
really?
People were trying to force their way in my house. It was mental,
That's peak, man, because clashing's supposed to be healthy for the scene and for careers and that. Like, that's just
when I was young, clashing was real. If you can clash, you have to be able to fight as well. Like, it's like hand in hand. And I had fights because of clashes. So, like, it's a weird one. Like, I don't know if I have a bit of too much of a piss take attitude or what, and people get really mad. Yeah. But I'm yet to clash someone seriously and it doesn't turn into something.
Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? So I don't really know. Like, I guess it just depends the type of person, isn't it?
And it's never me though. It's never me.
Yeah.
Like, if you start on me, I always back myself.
Yeah, of course.
But I am never going to clash you and you say something to me and now I want to fight you because I'm thinking I've stepped into this. So why?
Of course.
It's just weird.
It's a weird one, man. Because I think one of my favourite clashes out of Lord of the Mics and that was which one was it? Lord of the Mics 3, D-Power, Diesel and Rico, and it's that just was a vibe, man, because that, like, they're clashing, but you can still sense the love in the room, and it's all come on, like, they're all like buzzing.
But then there's some people, then you're like, oh, this feels horrible.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. I guess that's probably what maybe people are more drawn to, like, not me anyway, like the whole like actual beef of it, like when there's actual beef attached to it, I guess it's sort of like, you know what I mean? People always love a feud, don't they? Love the beef. But so what was it? It was Lord of the Mic 3. Who got punched in the face, brother? Was it fucking...
Marga punched Lazy, I think.
Tried to punch him.
What was weird about that is, I don't want to get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure Marga's girlfriend was at that clash, sitting on the stairs in the middle.
Swear down.
So Lazy's there, Marga's
That's
there,
why he done it.
And there's a girl in the middle.
So, yeah.
And then Lazy's spitting about the guy's girlfriend, and she's sitting there. She's more in front of you than the two guys clashing. Like, she's right in the middle of the stairs. And I'm thinking, why would you situate your girlfriend there?
Yeah.
Knowing that he's going to spit bars about her. And that's why I think that happened.
Sort of defending her on that kind of thing.
But it's just weird, like...
Yeah.
Why would you bring your girlfriend to a clash anyway?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, that is it. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably one of them ones.
And then the Grime MC girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
Like, people know her. Like, it was just
swear down.
But I could have all that wrong because I don't know these people. I only know Lazy. So, I could have it wrong, but that's what I heard afterwards when I was like, why has that happened?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a cool one, isn't it? That would be an awkward drive. That's probably what it is, isn't it? If you didn't back it, you know what I mean? You wouldn't hear the end of it, would you? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, obviously making beats, spitting bars. I want to sort of know what kind of came first, man. What was the steps you took to get to this position? Like, so producing first, or
I was a very rubbish singer first.
Oh, so I done.
I thought I was Cisco. I thought I was like Cisco.
So what sort of genres were we talking about? Like,
so
when you're singing,
I used to listen to Cisco and sing his stuff, and then my friends were in studio, they were all rapping, and then I tried to sing on their rap tune like Cisco sing. And I've still got the recording in my house. And it's like horrible. And then I remember they were rapping in studio, and I tried to rap and I couldn't do it.
Right.
And because I couldn't do it, all I wanted to be able to do is like be able to spit like 16 bars without messing up. And that's how I kind of started rapping. And then I became like...
What sort of tempos are we talking?
Would have been like a hip hoppy, like
I'd imagine
80, 90.
Yeah, okay.
And I couldn't do it. And then
you're talking like probably 04, 05, or maybe even before that, I would have thought, actually, if you dropped your first project in 06.
Might be 202.
Right, okay, yeah.
And then people started doing grime around me, and I started listening to Heartless Crew.
Okay.
And Mighty Mo, and I wanted to be him, so I started writing to stuff like that, but I was very, very rubbish. And the only reason everyone started making a crew and stuff like that and asked me to join, but I was very crap. Right, yeah. We used to go to youth clubs, and the reason I got good, and I always say this on interviews, I don't know if the boy's ever seen it yet, but there was one boy called Kieran, is it McIntosh? Is his second name McIntosh? I think it's Kieran McIntosh. He saw me, and I'd spat on at youth club, and he had the CD of the youth club set, and he goes, "Oh, you've got that lyric about coffee," and it was some very very rubbish lyric about coffee. And I goes, "Oh, yeah, that's me." He goes, "Oh, that's you, yeah." I goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, yeah, sick still." I was like, "Oh, thanks." And I felt good, went home thinking, "Oh, yeah, Kieran McIntosh said I'm sick." Got to school the next day, and people were like, "Oh, was in the barbershop and Kieran McIntosh was taking the piss out of you."
He's just, he thinks it's good and that, yeah.
And I was so angry,
what
bro.
What a dickhead, yeah.
I was so angry, bro.
So you think that's sick, yeah.
So
yeah,
I was
nice,
like, okay, then. All right, then. And then from there, I just kept hearing more people taking the piss out of me, and it made me so mad that I was like, I'm going to show all of you people how good I can be then if you don't think I'm a dickhead. Yeah. And then that's like, I was like an angry MC, and it's never really left. Like I've always used it to get rid of anger now. So all my lyrics are kind of angry.
Yeah.
When I'm angry, that's when I do like my best stuff.
Okay.
And that's how it started. And then beats was because people used to make beats, and I'd be like, "Oh, that beat's sick. Can I have it?" No.
Oh, so down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it kept happening, and I'd give it someone else. And I was like, one day I thought, I'm going to remake your beat and use it. Try to. I couldn't do that either. And then I just carried on doing that until eventually someone was like, I didn't like my beats, and I was like, I'm not using them. And then someone was like, they're good, you should use them. And I tried one, and then I remember people saying to me, whose beats that? And I thought, oh, maybe I can make them. And then I carried on from there. And even still, sometimes I have that a bit imposter syndrome with beats. I think my beats ain't as good as TRC, who will produce for me, or someone else who will produce for me. I think my beats are nowhere near as good as them. But then an album will come out and people will be like, my favorite beat's this one. And I'll be like, that's mine.
So then
I'm like, okay, then, yeah.
I think, mine's sort of similar when I started making beats, yeah. Like, but I was kind of like, I always knew they were shit beats, but I don't know, because I got gassed. I was just like, started making beats, went to college. I didn't have my own sort of gear and that. And would just jump on the college computers because it was a brand new college. We went there, they had all these Macs, and I wasn't even taking music. I had to reset my GCSEs because I failed, yeah. So I was doing it and that, and like just, I'd started making I'd release a beat every week on YouTube. It's like, bro, and I'd just be jacking up, everything's red line and just like distorted, just putting it out. And even then it was just like the first sort of beat I made, it was the first thing I've ever come across in my life where people were like, yo, that's sick. And I'm like, really? Like, what, you like this? Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, that's sick. And I was like, oh, okay, hold on a minute. And then I'd keep doing it. And everyone's like, just sort of got that gratification from it. And I was just like, yeah, it's fucking all right.
So do you think you're sick now?
I think I can smash a good beat together. Yeah. Like, it's more so for me, like, I'm more proud of like how just, I don't know, like getting better at the actual technical, the engineering side of it. Like actually taking the time to sort of learn how to do that, to do like my own mix and masters and shit like that. I mean, I don't think there's an end. I don't think there's a finish line with it at all. When it comes to music production, you're forever learning. Do you know what I mean? You're always moving forward with it. But yeah, like I think like if you go on my YouTube channel now, it's got right down to the bottom, yeah, like whack beats, but people liked them. Obviously I was just having fun with it, and it's good, it's a good time for it. And it was like, yeah, like people were enjoying it. But it is really, yeah, like you say, man, it's just like when other people resonate with you, think, oh, okay, maybe I'm on something. It's finding that thing in life, like that everyone says, isn't it, that, you know, I guess naturally good at, do you know what I mean? Like I only made like 3 or 4 beats, and it was by the 3rd, 4th one people were feeling it. And it's kind of like, oh fuck, maybe should probably just focus on this for a bit, like knuckle down. That's what I did. And obviously you get passionate with it, innit? So. And
do you always make good beats?
Well, fuck, it's subjective, really, isn't it? Like, I don't know, bro. To me, yes and no. Like, I mean, it's one of them ones, isn't it? Like, what I've tried doing now is like trying not to get too gassed and impulsive with it. which I used to do a lot of. Like I said, them first early beats I'd make them and I'd upload it that night to YouTube, put on a little video and that. But now it's like obviously being a bit more like, you know, taking the time, maybe stop listening to it for a bit, try and fix it. I find when you go back to a beat that you haven't listened to for like a few months or whatever, and then you listen to it and you're like, oh yeah, that's actually a banger, because you'll come across somewhere, you'll listen to it again, you're like, oh, that's actually, you need that, like, you need that break. But yeah, don't get me wrong, bro, like probably most of my catalogue I listen back to, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Do you know what I mean? But it's how you grow as a person, isn't it? So, I mean, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, like I am nowadays, it's the first time since I started like making the drum and bass and that, like, I mean, there's probably drum and bass producers might watch this, think I'm talking out of my arsehole, yeah, but like, I think, you know, I've just actually surprised myself. I'll make a tune, I'm just like, right, like, hold on, this actually sounds really good. I think I'm on something here. This is actually sounding all right. Like, as far as I think the mix down's the most crucial part. Because I know bare people that make sick beats, but just like as soon as you bang out of a system, there's just nothing there. So no, like, you know, I think the mix down, because you can even have like beats that aren't idea wise the best. That's all subjective. That's music. That's taste. But that's all.
Mix down's so good.
It's extremely important, because you could like, that's the beauty of grime, bro. You need like 3 tracks. You could make a sick grime beat with a kick, a snare, a hi hat, and like 1 maybe 2
and
sounds.
A perfect mix.
And a perfect mix, and it slaps, bro, because you got all the space for the vocals and that. So yeah, I think, I mean, I say to everyone who MCs and that a lot, let's take the time to learn music production, because you'll only like thank yourself later. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just become a lot more self-sufficient, like, as you find yourself, you know, like, and like, yeah, your project, go check it out. Very sick, very impressive. So I like the greasiness, keeping that. I like how you're attracted to that greasy sound as well, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's very sick, man. But you were saying as well, you never fuck with drum and bass, did you? You fuck with bassline for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did bassline. I would say I got caught up in the hype a bit because I didn't really like it.
I was swear down.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
It's more just trying to get in the clubs and that as well, I guess.
There was money, and my friends were really into it, and I thought, okay, let me just jump on one. Then when I saw that much people in the club really liking it, I was like, oh, okay. And then because I went out every week performing to it, I started to like it a bit. So there is a bit of a nostalgia there now, like where there's certain tunes where I'm like, oh, that's a banger. But I know really deep down I didn't like it.
Right.
Which is why when everyone else carried on, I stopped dead. I stopped dead.
Okay,
and then I even stopped the bookings dead as well, because I still get offered baseline bookings to this day, and I'll just say no.
Yeah. You got to enjoy it, I think. Like, do you know what I mean? Because if say it went, I don't know, like the genre just kept going, and then you get so far down the line, like that's your career, you're put in that box now, and you don't even enjoy it. Then like,
it took me ages to get out of the baseline box.
Yeah.
Ages, and I felt like I was just better than it. Like, I feel like people on baseline didn't listen to lyrics. It was just like,
I don't know, bro. I love bassline, especially all the shit coming out of Birmingham and that, bro. I think like even grime, bro. Like for me, for a long stint, bro, it was probably like 2012 to 2015. Like pretty much 99% of the, well, not that much, but like majority of the grime that I listened to was out of Brum, bro. I think it was like my favourite by far, and I rate the accent. It was like, but yeah, I'm a big bassline fan, bro. Definitely.
You know, I'm not from Brum.
No, you're from Tamworth originally, ain't you?
Whoa, who told you that?
I swear Westy told me Tamworth, and obviously you're telling me you're from Wolves and that. Like,
from Wolves, yeah.
So obviously, like, from where I'm from, I sort of bang it all in the same category.
Who said Tamworth?
I could have sworn it was Westy, yeah.
Really?
I might be butchering that. He was either talking about you or he was talking about Jake, JDZ.
I think Jake's from
Tamworth.
Yeah,
I might be butchering that then. Obviously, you don't live there now, do you? Like, we're in an undisclosed location right now, but yeah, we're somewhere. Yeah. We're not
Spain.
Yeah, we're in Spain. Yeah. But yeah, man. How come you have moved up these ways? You sort of just.
I came for uni originally, and then I got a very sick job teaching young people how to do what we do, type of thing.
Sick.
So young people, normally people that are like not doing well in school and need a new way to engage, but they want to be like rap artists or producers and stuff like that, and they come to us and we show them how to produce, how to rap, how to promote themselves. Put them on shows and stuff like that, and the more we do, the easier it is to teach them, because then it's like, this is what I do. I've got a song with P Money, and then they're like, oh my god, I'm going to listen to you. My teacher can F off, but he can come and teach me how to blah. So yeah,
does Eyez get involved with that round here as well? Didn't he?
He did.
Is that the same?
He did. He did some with us, and then I think he went and did some on his own. But I'm not sure what he's doing now. Okay. But he did.
I know he's involved in that sort of stuff, isn't he? That's sick, man. Is there any sort of success stories of that? Like, is any sort of young'uns that have kind of taken that seriously and sort of carried on with it that you know of?
I wouldn't say any big success stories that people will know.
But people sticking to it and actually,
but there's people that, well, it's turned their life around because like they're not doing crazy stuff anymore. And there's one kid that came here that recorded a song in the summer, not with me, with a different tutor, and it blew up on TikTok, and he got like a deal for like 200k or something.
Swear
like
down.
that.
Well, that is a success story, brother. Yeah, that's sick, guys.
One kid. I didn't know him and had nothing to do with him, but another tutor did.
Yeah, see, music's the one, and it like I said to you a second ago, just because it's on my mind. Yeah, when I failed my GCSEs, that was almost like a gift and a curse. So I wanted to go sixth form and that, and then they were like, sat down. What was going to pick a few subjects, and I was always going to do music tech, to be fair. But it's sort of that age, you don't really know what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? You're just sort of going into college just to go into college, and then maybe sort of work that out when you go uni. If you go uni, I never went uni, but and they were like, yeah, basically you've got D's and all your GCSEs, you can't do A levels, you got to do a reset year. So I was like, for fuck's sake, like. But it was a blessing because I had so many free periods, and I was just doing these just like GCSEs and that. And like I said, I was brand new college, but first year there, there was like, you went in the music room, it's just Apple Macs, all MIDI keyboards, and I was like, always wanted to just sort of make beats with my fingers, and I was so stupid. I didn't even know you needed a computer. I thought you just had to buy one of them controllers and you could just make beats. Like, right. I didn't even know. To the point because I tried learning, and I was like, oh man, I was just trying so hard. I had to go speak to the music tutor and say like, look, can you please just like stay back at the end of the day one day just for like an hour, just show me how to just navigate this, please, so I can just like. And shout out to him, I forgot his name, man, but like
how are you gonna forget his name? He changed his
I want to say it's Lee, innit? Because like, he only taught for that year, and then when I started doing music, he had dipped off, and then some other geezer coming. I think it was Lee.
If your name is Lee. You probably watching this thinking, my name's Robert, and
he looked like Liam Gallagher. Yeah, that sort of trim and that, bro. But shout out to him, man, and that sort of went from there, because then it gave me the chance to realise that, okay, cool, music tech's what I want to do, and then learn a bit before I hit the ground running when I started doing music tech. But yeah, never went uni. Did you study music at uni?
I did media
in general.
So it was like music, website making, video, everything.
Yeah.
I never really used to turn up because sounds big-headed, but I did know everything.
Yeah.
So it was just
media's a weird one, because I think I've done it at A level. And it's kind of it's a sticky subject, bro, because it's not even really been a uni subject for long, is it? It's not really.
I don't even know.
Yeah, because I know there's some subjects you don't really need a degree for, and so it was like, because I've done photography at A level and GCSE, bro. It's the only thing I've ever got an A in. Yeah, couldn't really tell you much about cameras right now. I learned shit on Photoshop as well. I don't like really fucking know. Like, I just forgot it all. It was just it's a weird one, man. Especially when it comes to art, because it was like you get because you can't have someone take a sick photo and go, that's an A, bro. It's subjective. It's art. You can't grade art. Yeah, so you have to show a progression of an idea. It's like the second year, like I can't say that actually. I'll tell you after. Yeah, but like the second. Basically, both years, like when I've done the A level, I only done like just smashed all together in the last month. You just got to show a progression of idea. It could be the most dog shit idea. You just say, okay, like, I want to do this sort of idea. Okay, so then I researched these two artists. I then took this inspiration from that. Then you conduct the photo shoot, and then you look at it and you go, okay, this is what I'm now thinking from this, which then has made me think of this, which is now I'm going to do some artist research on that. You just need a sketchbook from start to finish of a progression of an idea that you then land on something, and then you show it, and then they go, okay, he's taken all the right steps. Boom, it's an A. So it's not like, because I generally see people that like couldn't even really operate the camera, like making shit photos and that, and they're getting A's as well. It's like such a bogus subject, isn't it? Like, so but it's one of them ones.
So if your teacher likes you could just get an A anyway.
Yeah, my teacher did not like me. Yeah, but I nearly got kicked out of college for fucking just not going to that lesson towards the end. That's what I'm saying, because I'd done a GCSE. They just said, like, yeah, we're running a GCSE for the first time. Photography, do you want to do it? And I was like, all right, fuck it. And it was easy. Got an A, and then thought, all right, that was easy. I'll do it A level just to get the A level, yeah, but literally. And then just stopped going. Yeah, my teacher did not like me. I think his name was Lee as well, actually. Yeah, swear down, his name was Lee, man. Yeah, man. Funny guy. But yeah, man, sweet. I want to run a beat by you. It's a crazy one. Like, so this one was tailor-made. As soon as Zio told me it's coming on, like I say, if you go check out the project, you'll see exactly what I'm saying. I'm a big fan of Semi. That's a banger,
really?
Bro. That's a banger. Do you not like
that? I almost didn't release it because
really?
I was like,
that's
this
hard, that tune.
I liked it when I made it, and then I was like, it's weird. And then it did way better than I expected it to.
Because it's a slapper, bro. That's a spray in my head. I was like, Semi, the beat's... Did you make that beat?
Yeah.
Ah, really? Yeah, yeah, bro. Fuck, that's hard, man. Yeah, go check that out. Well, how do you actually say it? Raw. It's like raw, and then in brackets, Semi, innit? That's it. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Loads of R's, isn't it? Like,
that was a...
Oh, that's it. Yeah, there you go. Semi, yeah. So I didn't want to fucking butcher it, bro. But yeah, so like, just like I say, them sort of oriental sound, just something a bit greasy, like... yeah, let's have a little play, bro. You ready?
When you say ready to what?
Freestyle.
Oh.
Yeah?
I'm scared.
Scared? No, don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared, brother. Can always run it back if we need to. Yeah, literally, if you do fuck up, you just do it again. Obviously, I just cut all like this bit right now. I just cut these all out, you know?
I never mess up.
You never mess up. Yeah. Yeah.
Am I going? Yo. MCZO. Raw. Watch me butcher this.
CrossBreed production.
Raw, clap for the beast. Bars I rap to release. Spitters these days speak bars too crack to repeat. On par, don't chat to me please. Anyone can speak these days, act folk these days. Anybody can chat to the beat, but man, I'm so poor. The only time they're informed is when they chat to police. I can't believe that spitters with actual brains find it so hard to succeed. I'm not deceived by those at the head of the game. For like it's weed. Nobody's ready, no one. When you get a taste, one action and begging for peace. Don't try beg with me now, you actual prick. No cactus is getting a squeeze. Don't act too surprised, I won't give a hand to no porcupine. So if they come across me, get crucified. I'm gonna blow and I don't care who survives. I'm so hard, speak concrete, ruin the mic. I got a hammer and the chisel that I used to write onto a concrete slab. Get through supplies the whole time while looking him in Juice's eyes. When I stop me, good luck, push back like another good shove. Get in my way, please turn your face to a face not even your mother could love. Don't wanna suffer, can see, cause there won't be another like me. Want me to suck up and plead? Message to all gatekeepers. Man might rip off your arm for the key to the door, key to the scene, keep well away, keep couple feet, keep to impress, keep putting me freak that. I've been raw since 18, I'm rare. I do more, I make beats, don't dare to ignore, don't daydream nightmare. I will cause, I break peace, don't care who adores, who hates me, I still
Wheel it.
I'm so vexed.
That was gonna be gas.
I messed up a bit. I hate
you're
messing
right,
up.
it warms in,
I hate
isn't
it.
it? Warms in, come on, redemption.
I hate it.
Come on.
Start again.
Yeah, rolling, bro.
Start the beat again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So many lyrics, bars and flows are acidic. There's no limits. I put in so many hours, I put in so many minutes. Cold like a frigid, still achieving low digits. The grime scene is so rigid. Matter how much I kill it, all I can see is waste. Starting to feel like a midget. I grow this scene. Lyrics are special, my flow is mean. I up the levels to grow this dream. Them man are stuck on the loading screen. No unsettling me, I'm a rebel indeed. I'm beat my level, it sees on another level. I'm a level-headed MC on a level you could never be leveling on me. No, not at all. Lyrics you're not cause you're poor. Dead MC just lie on the floor for the chalk. Tunes you drop for the morgue. Stop with the talk. You like a frog to a hawk. Everybody can see that the only time you got the lead when you take your dog for a walk. I'm on the brim, can't keep thoughts within. I get deep or you taught to swim. Fed up of these MCs telling lies about guns to fans who draw them in. Kinda waste, just think you've never been in the war, you wimp. I know you're fake when the talk begins. Only death you ever cause is when you deleted the door, playing The Sims. Do you wanna see a dead body? Look in the mirror, quick spitting, next hobby. Enough man, see thugs, then copy. Act bad, say shit, get cocky. Spit bars, act hard, feel bossy. On road, pull it on him, says sorry. Makes me sick, they take the miss to fake that. Stop it there. Flipping hell, man. I hate spitting lyrics.
That's cold.
I hate it.
Why?
It's like, do you know what it is? When I was younger, all the time used to spit for a camera, spit for a set, spit for blah, blah. These days, you're in your house, you're a big man, you got a child. All you got time to do is write lyrics, spit it on a song. You never have to spit it like that.
Well, bro, the whole point of this podcast is not really like fucking, it's not like polished, bro. Like the whole idea, this is why I wanted to run this beat by you, yeah? Because like, I want to send you this beat, bro. I wanted like, do you know what I mean? We'll make a tune out of this, innit? It's not really, that's the whole point, is like sort of creative vibes. It's almost like jams, innit? That's why like, I have got my guitar, but like, I didn't really think you would probably go for that sort of vibe. Like I'll normally like do like a loop session. I'll like come up with something on the guitar, like fresh.
As long as
live
it wasn't drum and bass, would have been.
Yeah, all right. So yeah. I might go grab it in a bit. Then it's in the front now. I have got it. But yeah. So I wanted this show to be sort of like a creative process, sort of come up like with magic in the cut. You see what I'm saying? So like run beats by people, just have a jam, and then sort of, you know what I mean? Just sort of like
we can do that.
Yeah, 100. It's more just see how it sounds sonically. But you smashed it, bro. Don't fucking kick yourself, mate. Do you know what I mean?
I'll
Like,
kick myself to death, bro. That's why I'm so good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, bro. You got to be your own worst critic, and like I'm the same as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? Especially because now I started playing live, bro. I'm the exact same, bro. Like, I'll do like an hour set, about 53 minutes I got, I'll come on stage, people are like, that's sick, and I'm like, nah. Bro, like I fucked up this bit and I fucked up that bit, and they're like, well, they wouldn't even know, bro. They wouldn't even know, but it's just like, I know. Especially when I listen back, and I'm just like, just fucking just like, it's that little bit, that's out of key. That's like, I fucked that lyric up, or do you know what I mean? It's just like, especially when I play the guitar wrong, and so you hit a wrong note, it's like, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's the worst thing when you hear a wrong note, and it's just like, oh, fuck's sake, like, you end up kicking yourself, man. But practice makes perfect, I guess, isn't it? It's one of them ones, because that's another thing, because I sing now. I really do notice the difference from when I'm if I don't like practice, like if I'm not doing regular bookings, or if I'm not even just like just singing regularly, I honestly, I sing like a deaf person, bro. It's like I can't hit the notes, or you'll go back to it and I'll sing and I'm like, oh, that sounds awful, and I'm just like, yeah, it's like anything, it's a muscle you got to sort of keep flexing.
It's true. Even spitting lyrics, like the two that I did there, because I don't do them tunes often, like you just forget words and stuff like that. And then there's other ones that I could do where there's no way I'm going to forget the word. Like if you roll another one later, I'll do something that I normally spit. No mistakes, but it's like, and then there's so many tunes I've got as well, and then I'm like, oh, that's cool. So when you told me it was coming down, I thought, oh, what have I not spat for ages? I could do that, and then I tried to do that, and I'm like, I don't fucking know that.
The ones that are comfortable are always the ones that, you know what I mean, where they just roll off without even thinking about it, innit? Yeah. Exactly. I've got another beat. Well, obviously, I like to wrap up the podcast with like tune and that as I run it. It's a sort of common beat that I've got going on in this podcast. You may have even heard it if you've been watching it and that. But yeah, what was I going to say? I was actually going to ask you something. Yeah, do you find that with beats as well? Because I find like, because I'm fucking so all over the place. Like I'm like now obviously focusing on podcasts just for a little bit, just sort of getting them all scheduled up, and then I'll like, you know, because it's not enough hours in a day to do everything. I always still try and make beats, but I find that as well. If I don't make beats for ages, first of all, it fucks with my head. I don't know. So for me, it's a good release. I love making music. It's like really therapeutic for me. Yeah, but like, if I don't do it for ages, like the first couple 2 to 3 projects that I'm doing, it's just like nappy, bro. I just can't get it, and then eventually it clicks back in. You're like, okay, and then from there the beats are just all right each time. I think it's the same as, did you not find that?
That
you
doesn't
don't do
happen
it for
with
ages?
me because if you ask me to make 20 beats, only 3 are going to be good anyway. So even if I have a long break, it's still the same thing because it's not something I do all the time. I mainly write lyrics, so it takes me a lot of beats to make a good beat anyway.
It's exactly the same as what I was saying. Yeah, you just got to literally just keep doing it till it's out. Yeah. All right, man. Well, yeah. Fuck him. What else was I going to ask you? Yeah, do you ever fuck with instruments?
I wish. I've got I got a Spanish guitar bought for my birthday.
Sick. See, now that would sound like, because that's one thing when I first started getting guitar on beats and shit, is like that Spanish guitar, when you record that and you get like a nice reverb and stuff on it, it's got more of that like almost like that sort of oriental sort of the ping to it. Like, it's
that's
really
what I'm trying to get into.
Yeah, sick. How far where you at with the chords and that? Like,
that's like, oh, I've watched the YouTube video. Oh, I haven't picked it up for another half of the year.
Yeah, it's all muscle memory, bro. It's exactly what we're talking about. It's like keeping the muscles flexed, isn't it? Because I tried teaching my mate how to play guitar. I have a couple of my mates, Greg and Ollie. Yeah, he's definitely watching this. Yeah, like and it's like, you know, I'm trying to get him to pull the shapes and that. Yeah, and it's just like put that finger there. Yeah, and then you see him like this, yeah, and it's meant to be like there, and you just can't. I was like, what the fuck are you not like? And I pull it up, and then I remember when I was learning guitar, it's the same thing. Your brain's like going move to that, and you're just like, oh, you can't
especially
do it.
That finger.
Yeah,
that one don't want to do anything.
Yeah, that's the one where you're trying to get it up there.
That
it's
one
like,
don't, like, come on, bro. You can't.
but bro, once you do get it, it's literally just like muscle memory. It's like, because I actually found it was weird. Yeah, I stopped playing guitar for ages. Went to Australia. And I was that typical tourist dickhead. I was like, fuck, I'm going to buy a guitar while we travel and that, yeah. And it's just like, and I found from being out of it for like 2-3 years, I was actually better when I come back to it. I think it's because I started going gym, like just generally my strength was just better. And I was like, oh, I'm actually like a lot better than I was when I used to learn how to do it. So then sort of fell in love with it again. But, and then that was the turning point when I realised, like, yeah, why am I not sticking guitar on my beats and that? Why am I not doing that? Like, because I was producing the whole time and that. And then, I was my early productions, I weren't even really like fucking with a lot of different stuff that I do now. I was always just trying to, just whatever was in Logic, you know what I mean? I weren't really, so I think a lot of the beats sounded nappy. Like I had the head for it, like I was always, but I never looked, I think as a producer, the tools, you're like, I mean, you got to have the right tools, man, if you want to take it serious, you know, like actually probably spend the coin on certain plugins and stuff. It's not cheap, is it?
It's weird as well because it's like, it's something you can't even see. It's like a virtual thing that costs £300 or something. You're like, can I spend money on something? And then what I like to do, which is really bad, I guess, but it's good. I don't care.
Pirate.
Yes, I do it. And then if I really rinse the plugin, I'll buy it. If I really rinse
that's
it.
A good, see, that's,
because there's so many that I've got and I'll be like, bro, this ain't even half as good as you made it seem. Or the people that you've got on YouTube using it obviously paid to use it. And I don't know what sounds they've got, but not the sounds that I've got because so I have to get it. Even if I know I'm going to buy it, I have to get it thingy first because some of them really deceive you.
It's worth doing, man. Like, I mean, I had pirate stuff for ages. Yeah, it was more for me like just updating and shit like that. It was always just a headache. But I found as well, it was actually good for declutter because I'd have like the whole Waves bundle and that, and then sort of realised when they done me dirt, like I got a new laptop Or even when you update your software or you update Logic
Waves
and that,
is disgusting to update.
Yeah, it's long, isn't it? So now I just buy them, yeah. But I just buy the ones that I need.
That's when
as well,
you say
yeah.
you hate Apple because Apple are the reason. Like,
No, yeah.
And then Waves can't keep up with Apple, and it's just like, what?
It's not even that, bro. One of the main reasons that I fucking hate Apple is literally what we're talking about, yeah. It's just like, so I was obviously, you've been on Logic for years, and I would have thought, yeah. So I was like Logic 9, Logic Pro 9 with an old Mac and that, yeah. And then what was I? I've then gone to, luckily, I just bought Logic, I got Logic 10. Oh no, what was that? I got a new laptop, yeah. And then I updated my old one, yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. Luckily, I just put Logic 10 on it. And luckily, I would say, yeah, like I didn't pay for Logic 10, yeah. Because then when I put Logic 10 on there, then updated my Mac, gone on Logic 9, it was like, oh, Logic now is obsolete with this laptop update. So I'm thinking, oh, okay. Oh, right, well, I'm butchering up. That's why I got Logic 10, yeah. And I didn't pay for it, yeah. Because I was so cut by it, yeah. Because I've updated the laptop. And then it's gone, yeah, Logic 9's obsolete. And I'm like, I paid 150 quid at the time.
What do you mean obsolete?
Yeah, yeah.
It should never be obsolete.
So, but at first, I'm just thinking, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll just update then. I've gone on there like 200 quid. I'm like, you fucking
what? Do you mean?
what?
You're not even going to give me a discount.
Yeah, exactly that, bruv. Exactly that. I was just like, you fucking having me on. It's more expensive than when I pay for Logic 9.
That's disgusting.
I was like, you think I'm paying for it? You're mad.
Disgusting.
Yeah, literally. So I just pirated it, like, and it's just, yeah, that's doggish, man. You can't do that stuff.
I remember accidentally updated mine because I say never update your stuff, like your laptop operating
It fried
system.
my hard drive in the end because the updating it actually went slower. It was shit, and I was just fucking.
I updated mine, and then my sound card that I bought for like £150 wasn't supported.
Ah, that's what I mean, innit?
Are you serious?
That's how they do it. That's how they make their. That's how they keep it trickling in, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like I've just had to buy a new Mac, yeah. Like literally not even a month ago, yeah. Like I still use my old one, but the thing is, my old one. It's like a 2017, 2018 model, and I didn't know, yeah. Like I just thought I bought it with a 250 gig hard drive. So I was like, oh yeah, no, cool. I'll just get that for now. It's a bit cheaper. If I want a bigger one, I'll just upgrade, like get a new hard drive. It's got to that point. I was like, yeah, I just want a new hard drive. He's like, oh, we can't do that. You need to buy a new laptop if you want a big hard drive. I was like, you're taking a piss. Because like how they started building them ones since like post 2015. I guess it just stopped them people like refurbing them and then selling them on with like 2 terabyte hard drives and shit.
But how much money did they need to make when they need to stop?
I know, mate. I know.
That's why I built a Hackintosh now, a Windows computer with Mac on it.
Oh, swear done. Well, like all the nuts and bolts of it.
Everything's Windows, but it's got all Mac on it, operating system. And
oh, swear down.
Rapid, absolutely rapid, because obviously you can get cheaper Windows parts, put the Mac stuff on it. It's absolutely rapid, and I can upgrade it forever.
That's sick. How much is that? So, all right. So
I spent $3,000 on it because I just wanted to get it.
How big's your hard drive?
Oh, it's only 2 terabytes.
Only? Fucking hell. I've just bought one for 2 terabytes and that cost me about 3 bags. And it's only like a 14-inch one.
Nah,
updated the RAM.
Mine's too, like, it's the
the Windows,
yeah.
I was
cheap.
going to say that, for fuck's sake.
And then I've got a slight partition where I can run Windows on it as well. So if you ever need to do Windows for anything, you can just turn it off, turn it back on and select the Windows partition.
Yeah, sick. See, I would do that, bro, because I even said I was going to always get like, when I had to get a new Mac, I'd just get a refurb one. But trouble with me, man, I have to finance. I ain't got fucking 3-4 bags lying around for a laptop. Do you see what I'm saying? So
it's not a laptop. Mine's not a laptop.
It's not like, it's actually desktop. Yeah, desktop. Okay. That's
the problem. If you need mobile and laptop, I'm going to get another Mac laptop.
Yeah, I need the mobility, man. But yeah, fucking, yeah, I mean, like, this is all running out of an iPad, bro. Like, this is like, the shit you can do on an iPad now is absolutely nuts, yeah? Like, this is fucking, because I think you can get like a Logic controller on this. You can sit on your iPad and like control Logic. Like, it's kind of,
really?
Yeah, I haven't actually tried it yet, bro. But yeah, the connectivity with it is quite sick, man. I did see this thing the other day, like, do you like dub music? It's like reggae dub.
Kinda,
like,
yeah.
If you had to listen to one genre of music the day you die, what we listen to?
Jazz,
yeah. Very nice choice, isn't it? Very nice. Yeah,
easy as well.
Yeah, easy as well.
I get asked stuff like that.
So when you say you started singing and that, like, was that a jazz piece as well? Would you say, what were your parents listening to as you were growing up? What was that?
My mum was listening to all the cool stuff like flipping Drew Hill and Casey and JoJo and Brandy and Monica and Whitney Houston. Like, my mum was listening to all the cool stuff. Well, it's cool now, but at the time she used to play it that loud that I hated music.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, I used to hate
music. Would she sing around the house and that as well?
She used to, that generation of people used to have the biggest speakers. Even in the back of her car, she had like a big, massive boombox and just play music as loud as you possibly
can. What's your ethnic origin, if you don't mind me asking?
Jamaican.
Jamaican, yeah. It's South Sinister culture, innit?
Loud as, I'm in bed, like school in the morning, my mum's blasting music, so I used to hate it. Hate music.
Really?
Yeah, I used to hate music.
I used to love it when my mum blasted tunes and that, mate. Or like being in my dad's car and he would crank up and I'd be fucking, I get gas, mate.
It's all day, every day for me though. All day. And it was just like, I can't think. So even now, to be fair, as much as I do music and like music, if I need to do something important, I can't have music on because that's obviously followed me.
Yeah,
like if I need to write a report or fill in anything, or even if you were playing me at FIFA, If there's no music on, I can be winning. You put music on, I'll start losing. Yeah, I promise you.
I'm the complete opposite. I am, but I can't
do nothing with music on.
As if, yeah, that's obviously, it's a traumatic experience for you, isn't it? Like, yeah, what the fuck? As if, man. So yeah, so we'd say that sort of influenced you, that sort of like legit. Yeah, okay, Jazz, that's a fucking good answer. I hadn't had that one yet. Yeah, man. So what I was going to ask you. I did have some fucking. This is the annoying thing about this podcast,
you need to
bro.
write them down, bro.
I know. I was thinking that, yeah, but I was like, do I want to be that guy looking at my fucking hand and shit like that? I should. To be fair, I actually should. I should have something just like some cue
cards. They can't
innit?
see the paper, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. To be fair, I'm actually going to start doing it. Innit? It's just like, you know, I done it yesterday. Yeah, I introduced my mate Fracture and that. Yeah, and it's like in my head, just on the drive down, I think like, okay, cool. How am I going to introduce him? I want to like sort of like, you know, sort of beef it up a bit and like sort of, you know, hit all the right bullet points and that. And I was sitting there going, yes, people. And I was, fuck, like, what was it? And I was just like, for fuck's sake. And that, like, to the point I butchered it so bad, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit it out, man. It's long, innit? So this be the podcast for you guys to know one about if you've seen the one before. But yeah, it's all a bit long, man.
What would your genre of music be?
Reggae, hands down, without a doubt. It's the one genre, like, doesn't matter how I feel, like what mood I'm in, what time of day, anything. It will always lift my.
I can
spirits
see why.
And make me chill.
It would just be, as much as I like it, it would be too happy for me.
Too happy, yeah.
I wouldn't say there's any really sad reggae, well, depressing reggae. Even the sad songs are like kind of happy feeling. Like,
yeah, see, I think that's what for me, like, some music, and even like I was thinking the other day, like watching films and that, it's kind of like it's an escape, isn't it? Because I mean, I think I was speaking to Local about it, how he's saying like his go-to is like sort of murder mysteries and that. And you know, you get people when it's like, yeah, their go-to is like horrors and shit like that, or like psychological fucking weirdness or something that makes you cry and that. Yeah, but for me, I'm just thinking like, life's already full of that shit, man. Like, I'm watching, that's why I go comedies and I want like feel good, because when I'm, you know what I mean, it gets to the end of the day and I'm like, you know, like, right, it's my hour before bed, I want to chill, I'm going to put something like some stand up or something that's going to make me fucking giggle and like lift my spirits. Same with music, it's like, especially if I feel shit, I'll be like, if I feel good as well, I wake up in the morning like, boom, put some reggae on, like a nice sick beat, it just gets me like, just lifts the mood even higher. See what I'm saying? Like,
I can't imagine putting on some music to try and make myself feel better when I feel shit. I want to feel shitter.
That's the power of music. That's the power of music, bro. That has that effect.
Evanescence and Linkin Park make me even darker. I'm not dark enough.
Yeah, because it is one of them ones, when you feel shit and then you put them tunes on there, you've like, I guess you really connect with that song, and it does make you. But then you do actually just go like, you know what I mean? If you feel shit and you listen, it can make you cry, bro. Like, that's how powerful music is, isn't it?
It's true.
It's true. So it's like, for me, I'm always just like, yeah, why? I don't know. Each to their own, I guess. But I always just try and I don't know, man. I don't know, when I was younger, I was a bit more of an emotional geezer and that, like, would listen to, I mean, I still do. Bro, my playlist is an emotional roller coaster. I just sort of like songs on Spotify. Don't really have playlists, and then I just put like 4,000 or 5,000 songs that I've all like on shuffle and just let it go. So 1 minute is heavy metal, I'm fucking headbanging, and the next is like some, I don't know, drum and bass, and then the next thing is like some acoustic, and then just some weird stuff. I don't know, man.
Do you like Eurovision song?
Eurovision?
Yeah, do you like it?
I'm going to say no, yeah.
No.
But I'll tell you what, like, what's his name? Sam. Come second last year when Ukraine won.
What, the English person?
Yeah, English person.
There's never been a good English person.
I thought it was alright, man. Like, and I've actually thought Sam Ryder. That's it. Boom. Like, I as a person, I rate him. Like, I end up following him, and I thought the song was quite good. It was the first Eurovision song I've ever heard. I was like, oh, actually does sound like, you know, half decent radio tune. Like, doesn't sound like there's cheesy, weird, like fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's like European music.
I love Eurovision songs.
Do you actually? Yeah, so I thought you was going to say it.
I get so gassed, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I love watching it. There's so much different things you hear in it. Like, I wish every country fully embrace their country more. Instead of trying to be, what do you call it? Like the pop, you know, like the everyday pop. Because some countries will do like just a normal pop song. You'd be like, this could be an English person for all I know. This could be American. This could be anyone. When I see a country that's like, oh, we've got Kurdistan, and you hear and I'm like, this is what I'm going to listen to. I love stuff like that, bro. I love it. I've got a playlist on Spotify that's called I don't know what you're saying it's called.
Oh yeah,
I have no idea what the words are, because lyrics to me are that important that sometimes I hear a song, and if you're doing it in English and you say one word that I don't like, I automatically don't like your song.
So
or you'll say a line, I think, why have you said that?
Yeah,
and I hate the song, so I've got a whole playlist where I don't know what the hell they're saying, so I can just enjoy the songs.
I was actually saying it to Coco Dubs. I was saying how I listen to a lot of French rap.
Yeah,
and for me, it's just even just French singers. I haven't got a clue what they're saying, but you sort of know what they're saying, innit? Like,
you can feel what they're saying.
Feel what they're
but
saying,
I bet you there's some bits in there that are so crap.
Yeah,
but if it was in English, you'd be like, I ain't listening to this.
It's just the flow of a French, like the accent is just fucking hard, bro. I listen to it all the time. Do you ever watch Colours? You know the YouTube channel Colours?
There's a French guy on there called Yemi or something like that who's got an amazing song.
He's French, yeah. So
French.
There's fucking bare French on there. What's it look like? If like his video, what colour is it now? Because I don't know. I can't think because there's loads on there. There's that one fucking.
So I butcher his song.
I'm like, oh my 90% certain I would have heard it.
So sick, bro. Yeah. It's so sick.
Although Colours have fell off a little bit, mate. It used to be so much better than that, and it just sort of went. I don't know, like. I don't really indulge in it as much.
I think what's happened to Colours without knowing properly is people have seen it and thought, oh, I'm going to try and be as crazy as possible instead of just doing their cool songs and then picking cool songs. You see someone on there in like, they look like they've been run over by a motorbike.
Yeah,
and they're like, this is the style now.
So,
I'm like,
I get that with French as well, because that's why they're well into fashion and they're all drippy and that.
Yeah.
But exactly that, yeah. But I remember sitting with my boy Bill, and this is in London, so this is a good couple of years ago, yeah. And I was saying the exact same thing. We're watching a Colours session. I'm talking to him, yeah. And I was like, yeah, Colours have fell off, all this. And he was like, oh, really, do you think? And I was like, look, my guy's playing a table, yeah. The one we was watching, yeah. I swear down, yeah. There's a geezer there. He's got a fucking table, bro. And he's like...
He's playing a table,
He's playing a table, bro. I was like, my guy's playing a table, bro. My boy Bill just burst out laughing, just in stitches and that. He's just like, yeah, what the fuck? Why is he like... He's playing a table and singing, like, there's no backing track. Just like, I'm pretty sure there might have been a backing track, but he's like, he's just got a little table. And he's better playing of us. Like, how fucking... You know
I would love to know how they're picking people now. I would love to know what their requirements are.
I mean, you can apply, and I have in the past, you can apply to like go on there and that, but I think I don't really know, man. Like, I think
I don't think that,
I think they're based in Germany, aren't they? So, I mean, you get like people like Dido, you get some big artists in there.
That's what I mean, that like Devilman on there, that's a bit random to me.
Yeah, and that was
Devilman, we know Devilman's sick, but how did they know that? You get what I mean? There's certain people that go on there, like sick people, but I think, what's the requirement? Not that people are crap, because I don't think anyone that really goes on there is crap.
Nah.
But I'm just like, I wonder what they want.
Yeah, because it did all sort of have an ethos to it, innit? Like, I was speaking to someone about it before, like how then when it sort of changed up, with just more people getting involved.
Like, Getz hasn't been on there, but Devilman has. That's weird to me.
I think it's just who you know. And so when they do a little trip to London, because I think they're based, or like if you're touring, I guess.
That's why, because I'm London office. Yeah, I know someone that works at that.
Oh, swear down. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
She didn't get me on it, though.
Yeah, swear down. Yeah, because that's the thing as well. That's why it's a good channel as well. I like it because, yeah, you'll have a massive MC, then you have someone that's underground who's sick, but it's like the same sort of... So there's obviously someone with taste there that's like, okay, we're getting these people on there and they're doing it by that.
So I don't know what they're looking for, to be honest.
I know, so would I, man. I'd love to get on that channel. Like, it's just fucking just something I've always watched. I don't know, man. I've just been such a massive fan of it.
It's just so cool.
Yeah, I haven't indulged in it for ages, to be fair. Yeah, I think I ain't got enough hours in a day at the minute, man. It's annoying, bruv. Especially like with this podcast, it's going to start getting to that point, like... Because the worst is like when people, it's like, I'll be talking to people like, oh yeah, it's talking about artists, and then we don't know, and that I'm just like, oh yeah. And I'm thinking like, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, or people are like, do you know who blah 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 is? And I'm like, nah. And I'm such a music buff, and that I'm normally like, yeah, boom. I'm just like out of the loop of so many things.
But
sports,
everyone's an artist now, that's why.
Pardon?
Everyone's an artist now. How do you keep up?
That's it, mate. Literally, everyone's got bars in it.
Everyone, yeah.
It's the thing with this as well, man. I get like a lot of sort of like my mates and that, like, you know, if you're serious about music, because I just address it as well. Something like people say in the comments, and how can I get on this podcast and that? It's just sort of just like, just be serious about music, man, and actually like be doing stuff with be serious and like actually enjoy it and passionate and actually be fucking releasing stuff. Do you know what I mean? So get people just that spit bars, don't even release tunes, and it's like they want to get on here. It's like, well, not so much for my sake, but it's like, what are you going to get out of it, bro? If you come on the podcast and what, just like talk some shit, spit some bars, and it's like you got nothing to promote. Like, you might be promoting your material, innit? I want it to really be like, yeah, I want it to turn into sort of that. That's why, yeah, if I'd known before about, because I was a bit out of the loop with like you making beats, to be fair, until I spoke to Jess about it and that, because it's like, yeah, we're working stuff in some stuff in the future, man. Like I say, we'll hit Wales as well. Go link Coco Dubs, get a little cypher going and that, like
get her in here so I can bully her.
Yeah, she said that to me, man. She's like, yeah, I don't want to go on there with him, and that, because he was just bullying me. That's exactly what she said. It's exactly what she said. And I was like, oh really? What do you mean? Just like, I was banter here and that. So yeah, no, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, he's just always fucking saying shit to me. I just said, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, she seemed chill though. She's cool, man. She's cool. Everyone in Wales is cool, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I started this in Wales. I had to, mate. Do you know what I mean? They've always showed me love. Every MC. I don't think I haven't met one dickhead from there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're all sound, bro. They're all sound. I'm just gonna try to do one with that Benny Flows. We've talked about it. Like he's on the rap. Would you do the rap game? Is there something you'd do? I think you'd smash it, innit? It's one of them ones. I don't really know. Like,
would I do the rap game?
It's a weird
I applied twice, so maybe I would. I think I'm too old. Because everyone's dead young.
You look younger than me though, bro.
I know.
Like when I found out
I didn't mean I know I look younger than you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's safe. Yeah.
I know I look young, but yeah, I think everyone on there's very young in it. So I think I don't know why they wouldn't say yes to me other than I'm too old.
I did find that weird with this, like, because
it'd be cool if the rap game just for one flipping season actually got. I'm not going to call these like
MCs, like
like actually people that people know. Like I'm going to include myself in it, like me and like. I don't know if Vader from Birmingham would do it. Just like loads of people that have been for a while that haven't completely blown up yet and just be like, we're going to do one super season where it's people that people really know.
Why the fuck aren't they doing that? Because I know they say they get bare people apply. Obviously you've applied, yeah. And it was like the last one. I enjoy it. Like I didn't watch the ones before. My brother always watches it and he started working with me. So like some evenings we'd watch it every week and that, yeah. And I was enjoying watching it. But then I was like, I actually started deep in it, like going on Spotify, and I think one of the birds in it had like not even 100 listeners, and I'm thinking like, okay, like fair enough, you know, like
it's cool because it's giving an
opportunity, yeah. And like,
but just
like
most
nice
people were
sick on it, but it's
one
just
season where I'm actually looking at people that have really done it for years, and that's not to diss anyone because some of the people that go in there are quite good, but I'm just thinking, if I saw a season where it's like they've got people that I recognise, do
you think it's to do with that probably, isn't it?
Why though?
I don't know. Because surely don't have to pay. Like
surely with me on it and people that are more known on it, you'll get more watchers.
Yeah, they would.
And if they're thinking, oh, we're gonna have to pay me to go on, I doubt it. I bet they could find loads of people of my status
that would do it for free.
Around that level that would do it for free.
Yeah, of course.
I would go on a super season of rap game. I don't think I'd want to go on with loads of unknowns. But if I knew that they were getting top people from different cities that I recognise,
it's a
I'd
strange
be like,
one.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That is a strange one, isn't it?
Go on there and get. Why was I just going to say I'll get murked? Go on there and win.
Go on there and win, yeah.
Why was I just going to murk myself? What happened?
I mean, the show does well, but maybe that is to their detriment. Like, I don't think. Why,
it's a bit of a weird one. I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
Something political in there. Something.
It's got to be something.
It's to do with money, bro. I think it's to do with money. Everything boils down to money, don't it? At the end of the day, certain budgets, you know, they'll probably. Fuck knows, man.
Because have you seen the American? It's not called Rhythm and Flow. It's got Cardi B, T.I. and Chance the Rapper judging it.
Yeah, because didn't they have? There's a UK version. Is that not what? I
don't know if there's
there's
a French one.
I'm thinking of
There's
what's it called? Rhythm and Flow.
Rhythm and Flow, and there's a French one. But they went to all the states in America and got the top people.
Yeah,
obviously there's probably people that missed out, but they like literally went to all the things, did auditions there, and picked the top people, and they literally looked for the best. And it did, and some of the people were known, like people were like, oh yeah, I've heard of him from so-and-so area and blah, blah, blah. But the rap game doesn't seem to want to do that. They just seem to want, oh, are you young and unknown?
Yeah. It's a strange one, man. At least they did keep a sort of diverse, like city-wise and stuff like
that.
Yeah,
they do that.
You got to do that. And yeah, it's a strange one. It's just a very strange one, man, because that would be sick to see you on there. And like you say, like it's just
a cool program, though.
Yeah, it's because like my brother watches it and that, and I only watched it because of, you know what I mean, because he was watching it, and I did enjoy it. It's a sick program and that, but yeah, like unless I knew the MCs that were going on there, or it's like, you know, and you want to see,
you want to see like imagine seeing two MCs that you know from different places, and you're like, oh my god, they're both on there.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god,
yeah, 100%.
But these, like, you have to like get to know them, then you start to learn their personality, and then you want them to do well, type of thing, which is still cool. But I just think one super season would be amazing.
What was the Brummy guy's name on there again? I forgot.
Ooh.
This season. I think he done Depp's Man's tune, didn't he, recently? You know, Depp's is, what was it, the sort of recreation, the like, fuck, I'm going to butcher it up, man. What's the tune called? I forgot his name, man. Pissed me off. I even follow him, man. I'm shit with names.
The same season that Benny was on?
Yeah.
I can't remember anyone now. Oh, Eyez?
Yes, I was going to say T something. Yeah.
T Rhodes.
T Rhodes. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, butchered
Eyez is from Wolves. There's a Eyez in Wolves. Yeah, T Rhodes.
Yeah, sick.
He did a Depths remix.
I wouldn't say a remix. It was come out about a year or so ago. I'm pretty sure it's his voice. I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what? You know all that stuff I just said about getting people, but T Rhodes is kind of fitting into that category as well because he was kind of known before he went on.
Yeah.
And
he's been doing grime for a minute.
Seasons ago as well. Shogun as well. He was kind of known before.
Shogun, he's Scottish geezer, isn't he?
Yeah. He was. In fact, he was very known before he went on.
Yeah, he was. He went viral for a bit, didn't he? Like,
he's probably the biggest person they've had on there. Probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't watch it because that was season 3 that's just gone, or something.
Can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, growing up, like when you was in sort of Wolves and that, what was the sort of party scene and like booking scene? Like, what was that sort of like? Because obviously you say you had baseline and that. Was it always kind of? Was it violent environments or was it vibes or what sort of? Because obviously, what sort of raves were you going to? First of all, like.
I feel like
were you going out a lot and that?
By the time I got to rave age, I think I moved out of Wolves.
Okay.
I moved out of Wolves kind of.
Well, you come here for uni, didn't you? I guess so. Yeah.
No, I went to uni as a mature student.
Oh, okay, fair.
So Wolves, what was the very scene? I don't think I went out much in Wolves because there was area problems as well.
Yeah.
Like, and I was mixed up in music weird beef, but I wasn't mixed up in area beef, but I was still from an area that wasn't allowed to certain areas. So going out and in town was never really a good idea. Yeah. So I couldn't really answer that for you.
Yeah. Fair. All right, man. Yeah. So how long have we been on for? Yeah, man. Sweet. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go into this beat. Yeah. We'll wrap it up. I want to fucking have another little freestyle. Have another go.
Okay, Let me do lyrics that I know.
Yeah. Just have some fun with it, man. Literally, it's like I say. It's not. I don't want it to be polished. It's one of them ones. Yeah. Like, obviously, if some magic happens, it happens, innit? But it's just having fun, bro. Just really taking it as it comes.
Who's Jeru the Damager?
I couldn't tell you. What is it? Follow, is it?
No, someone says this is like Jeru the Damager. Was British, nice.
Oh, is it English rapper? Is it? Was that a comment?
Someone saying that I'm like them or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do I look like Temper T?
You could be his younger brother, definitely. Temper
I don't like you now.
Oh, you don't like me now? What the fuck? I don't know, mate. Like, you asked me. I said it as a compliment.
He's meant to say no.
Swear down.
He's meant to say no.
I think it's the trim, bro. It's the trim and the muscles. That's what it is. It's like, that's what it is. Definitely. Yeah, just take it as a compliment, bro. You see how fucking wedged that guy is? To be fair, what's he saying these days? I don't
know.
I want to say I see something pop up of him recently, and that used to get me gassed or Temper T, man. It used to be sick. Right, yeah, man. Let's fucking wrap this up with a sick little beat. Oh, we got the low pass filter still on. Rolling.
What speed's this?
I don't know what you call it. Grimes 808. He's just heavy 808 sort of.
Cover me in a fire blanket. I have landed, higher ranking. So much heat could dry Atlantis. I am sadness, life demanding. Wish I could stop this headache banging. Need a break, I need a holiday. Cause when life gets rough, I'm getting sanding. Too much, too hot to touch. You can't stare at me, just see me in glances. Spit combust, turn beat to dust. You heard beat got crushed like me, it fancies. People act, I cannot stand this. Gave mankind too many chances. Spit volcano, make earths quake. I bring tsunamis and avalanches. I'm a menace, beef with Darth and beef with Dennis. So much pressure make people perish. Deep watch me submerge, I make man seasick, need tablets from chemists. Come watch me, need more than wellies. Flow tsunami, sinking ferries, make your neighbourhood look like Venice.
Feel it. Oh wait, that was getting me gassed, bro. So I was gonna wheel it before, but I actually want to fucking hear it, man. I don't know. It's annoying. Like,
now I'm not gonna spit it again. That's it. That's gone.
No, you got to do it again. That's hard.
It's gone, bro.
It's gone.
I'm not going back into that.
Yeah, no. Okay, keep flowing.
Yeah. Oh, is that you doing that live? Oh my god. You was doing it last time as well, innit? Alright then. Yo, I've heard things about me. For people who don't know a thing about me. Scorpio got a sting about me. Need no support, no sling around me. Red 3, they think about me. Take out the ones who flipping doubt me. Punch to your face, you know I will. You get rings in your grill like a flipping Audi. Mystery pills, still I want the truth. Gotta ponder through. My life's a jungle, I'm writing pain. I put bear in the book, fam, on Baloo. Somebody pass me a stronger noose. I don't like cat coming like a Montague. I'm in a dark place now, don't want the view. You don't like me cause I don't want you to. Come through with pain in my hands. I come through with pain in my hands. Anger, sadness, stain in my hands. Deadline had palm readers scared of my hands. I've been here since time has began. Don't think life or time is a fan. Mum told me don't cry, you're a man. If you look into my eyes, do I give a damn? Rumors, I don't care for that stuff. Plenty, I don't care about. Things you care about, I don't care about. Don't give a damn, I don't care about love. Heard that they don't care about us. Told you the things I care about. I don't care about what I care about. Don't give a damn. Don't give a. Dug my grave with a gold digger. Blood stabbed me in the back and I still can't process that like no liver. Boiling point, there's no simmers. Eddie's temperature rose, there's no sicker. Raiden flows, the heat you expose. Make your girlfriend take off clothes, she's no stripper. My heating goes to ruin the entire. Skin will crack, the air will get drier. Make man need a humidifier. Get a flameproof mic and flameproof the wire. There's no flipping out of this flyer. Get that flipping crowd to inspire. Man can't take me for Robin Williams. There's no flipping doubt that it's fire. There's no flipping doubt that it's. There's no flipping doubt I'm unsheathed. You'll get butchered now, I got beef for all the people who hurt my belief. Careful of so-called friends when a chat man. Words can be spells and the energies leave. Speak. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
How do you do it? How do you do it? You roll the tongue. Do it. Finish all of
Spray my bars like a semi. MC's armor any 1 or 20. Sleep on me, I Freddy. They can't spit like Emmy. Raw. Spray my bars like a semi. Spray my bars like a bars like a.
Yeah, hard.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that's cold.
Anyone who watches my live streams when I'm at Tunes Live knows how often this guy messes up.
Yeah.
Every flipping bar, I'm like, oh, for freak's sake!
Well, you're fitting on the rap game. That's the one fucking common thing.
Yo, I talk about going on there. You'll see me messing up to death.
That's the thing with that rap game. You're watching it and you just feel it. You're just like, come on, bruv, come on, do it. And then they're like,
please.
Fuck,
and you're like, no. And they're all messing up and you're thinking, you can't mess up, bro. You can't.
Yeah. It's just like, I think it was one fucking challenge that they all flopped, didn't it?
It's horrible.
I can imagine, bruv, you're standing, you got Krypton Conan standing, you got everyone watching, you're like, fucking hell. And it's just like, the problem is when you're proper got something in your head for ages, it's like, it fucks with you even more.
It's pressure, bro. It's pressure.
If it was like, right, we're doing this today, let's do it, you'd be like, okay, cool.
And if it's real, like how they say, like, oh, sometimes they get a message the night before, you got to do this for tomorrow. Do you know how hard it's to learn lyrics for the next day, bro?
Yeah, I know. You just got
like,
some people
can do it. Some people can do it, but my brain, I can't learn lyrics for tomorrow. I cannot do it, bro.
For me, I have to just like, even if just like I have to record it, listen back to it.
Yeah, I can do that. But even still, I know I'm going to mess up. But the thing is though, I can mess up. I know I stopped there, but I can mess up and catch it and carry on easily. But they, for some reason on the rap game, they mess up and then they just stop.
Yeah.
But I would never, anything
saving
it's
an important part of it, I think, and like, you got to save it instead of just sort of being like, fucking it off. But yeah, the pressure, man, you knowing you're on TV and that as well, and so you sort of understand
in front of someone walking in, oh my god, Chipmunks just walked in, or D-Doubles just walked in, and you wasn't expecting it, and then it's like, you
getting gas now.
Do you get what I mean, bro?
All the lights and that have an effect.
It must be so much. It must be so, yeah. But I don't know.
For me, when I close my eyes as well, so that's why I like wearing shades on stage, because when I close my eyes, bro, I'm just I actually sing better. I don't know, because I think I've got an ADHD brain, so when I just get mad distracted, bro. It's a fucking curse, like I'll just be like, I'll be in something, then I'll just start thinking about like food or something. I'm just like, fucking bring it back, and then I start like fucking.
If I close my eyes, I'll see more than if my eyes are open.
Oh, so done.
And that will put me off, because I think, I wonder what people are doing in front of me now.
Yeah.
So that will put me off. What a good thing is, and I don't know if this is a tip to anyone, is once you have written lyrics and you are trying to learn them, do things while you're spitting them.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Speak your lyrics and wash up.
100%,
spit your lyrics and write something.
100%.
And like do other things. So that way, when you are spitting on stage and someone does something, you are used to the multitask of it. But then that being said, you will have someone that comes and does something flipping crazy and it will throw you. I remember I had a set with Coco and this guy did some like kung fu karate dance thing in front of me and I forgot like 8 bars and I just looked at Coco like she was going to tell me what my bars were and it took me like 8 bars to catch it. And then in the gap of the tune, I said to him, you need to move because you're putting me off. Like I couldn't.
I'm bad for that as well. Yeah, like I've only just started playing live. Probably only done like 6 or 7 gigs. Yeah, and like I get my boy to film it and that.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he's like, bro, you need to stop doing it because I'm like ruining clips. I'm singing and then so people. The thing is, people talk to me as well, which pissed me off. I always say like, don't fucking try to talk to me. But like you see it, like I'm at this festival and that some geezer comes like wobbling in absolutely off his head and I'm just like, sat down and I just like, and then literally like exactly what he said. I played a wedding the other day. Yeah, like first and last time I'll ever do that. Yeah, my boy Alex Love. Yeah, he's come in like I'm just fucking singing like trying to like to like 60-year-old woman and that like drum and bass, just thinking fuck, let's just get this over and done with. Yeah, and he's just coming out of nowhere, starts like break dancing. Yeah, and I'm just like, just stop singing, just laughing down the mic, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, do that again, bro. Do that again, like. People probably thinking, what's this dickhead doing?
I don't know. I'm
trying to sing, I'm laughing.
I think it's good. I think it's cool. Like, it's a natural thing. Like, you ain't no robot on stage, bro.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Engagement, you got to engage in it. Like, yeah, it's just funny. That's why I like watching Mike Skinner. He's the Streets fan.
Yeah.
You see him when you watch him live.
I haven't watched him live,
It's a trip, man. I see even just like clips of it. Like, I watched him live at Boomtown and that. He's a trip, man. It's like he just... I think he does it. He just does it to like just trip people out. He just talks shit like when it's just like through his set. It's sick, bro. And then he'll like go in the crowd and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming back to your tent later," or just like he'll just start. It's very entertaining, brother. He's got one of them sort of minds, man. It's fucking sick. But yeah, hey, Zero, brother. It's been a pleasure chatting to you, man. I appreciate your time. Thanks for coming through,
having me on, man.
Yeah, big up, man. Big up. Well, we'll get something popping in it. Like I say, man. It's just like I want to like now that I got this van, I'm just getting about, bro, just getting active, keeping busy on the weekends and shit like that, man. And obviously like running up to like Wales and stuff like that. Just sort of, I want to link up with like Traumatik and that, even just on a.
Has he agreed to do one?
I didn't even put. I spoke to him. I said I'm like not even going to ask you because he doesn't do cameras.
He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do camera. Like it's just cameras. He's not about that. But this is still a studio on wheels. So I said we'll still link up and jam in it.
Yeah.
Because I bought a HDMI cable that connects to that the other day. I need to get like a wireless keyboard and mouse and that. I'll just stick the party box there.
Does a Traumatik interview exist?
I actually checked the other day. I think it's just the message ones where it's like a write up, like a blog. Where
he hasn't done no speaking interview.
No, I don't think so.
That's mental. Do you know how much people would watch that?
Yeah, it probably would go off, but it's, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna beg him for or force it on anyone.
Stuff he would say as well that people be like, what is he?
Well, that's the thing, innit? Because that's the thing. You don't know what he's gonna say. I wouldn't know what he's gonna say. That's the burning question, because it's like, you know. Because I feel like, I don't know, man, like, because obviously I've got connection with him and that, like, I've spoken to him for years, like, you know what I mean? I sort of, when I listen to his lyrics, I know when it's satire, when it's like, you know, when it's serious.
Obvious, innit?
That's what I say to people.
I don't understand why people are so confused.
Yeah, because I was speaking to someone the other day and we were talking about like Devilman, and they're going, oh, that rapist. And I'm thinking, what? He's a rapist?
Because he says it in his lyrics.
And I was like, well, yeah, because he says he's going to rape someone in his lyrics. I'm just like, surely that's obvious. Like, someone actually did rape people. You think they'd be fucking...
saying it in his lyrics.
Yeah, it's kind of like...
and he's still on the street.
Yeah, exactly that. It's kind of like, yeah.
But that's the same people that believe everyone that's shooting, everyone that we live in the Wild West and Grand Theft Auto.
I said to someone the other day how it's like just the younger generation, they think that that's what you have to spit about, man. I was just like, some young guys like spitting about fucking selling heroin and that. I think, bro, like, and they're just like, well, that's what you're supposed to do, and you're like, supposed to rap about. I was like, no, not really. Like,
and the young people we teach, they believe, all these rappers, they believe they're really doing it. And I know some of them are, but they believe every single one that says it is actually doing the stuff that they're saying.
It's poison, isn't it, really?
It's craziness.
It is crazy. I get it, because, like, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I listen to that shit. It does get, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Listen to like heavy gangster music, get you going in the gym.
It's
like
cool.
That sort of vibe. Yeah.
Well, I'm not believing all of it.
Nah.
And some of them I can feel like, yeah, you'll kill me through the microphone.
Yeah.
Some of them. And then there's other ones I'm like, you're just messing about.
Well, especially once they've sort of made a career. And
you can't. Like, you definitely can't do it now.
Definitely not doing it. Yeah.
Although you do get some of these drill rappers that end up locked up, and you think, bro, you're making money, and you're still selling drugs.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
It's like Nines. What's that classic poem? He's like, I'm not a rapper. I'm a drug dealer that raps. Like,
why, bro? Why?
Just the love of it, man. Just the love of it, I guess. Isn't it? Like, obviously, there's the money. Like, I guess it's just the lifestyle that they're just attracted to, innit? So it's just sort of that vibe, innit? Each to their own, innit? Like, because that's what I've always thought about. Sort of like Blade Brown and K-Trap.
Yeah.
Big fan versus like when they're doing these, you know what I mean? Like back to back, like GRM and stuff like that. And you thought they're just so like, I made 100 bags of this in a day, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, how is that? And I know people that do this shit, and like they're in jail, bruv. Like, and they're in jail for conspiracy, bruv. They didn't even get caught with nothing. It's just like, and these men are on like literally saying like, I made
Grime
100.
Daily,
even if I spent fucking 50 bags on this all from the streets, and you're just thinking like, should he be in jail, bro? Come on, like, what's going on? It don't make sense. So, especially if you're rapping about importing it from other countries, it's kind of like, bro, it doesn't make sense. Does
I don't know. Because
I know, like, a lot of people that go to prison for, like, conspiracy, like, and just shit like that. And it's just like not even getting caught with stuff, getting your house spun because you know what I mean? They've been getting investigated for fucking years, and it's just like happened to one of my boys, man. He got like fucking over 10 years, like. Didn't even catch him with nothing. He didn't even like just conspiracy, bro. It was the intro phone sort of sunk him and that, but it's still like. Yeah, it's ruthless, man. It doesn't make sense, but it's nice to listen to. It's fun. It's fun to listen to.
What do you think? I know you wrapping up, but what do you think you'd be doing if you wasn't doing this?
It's funny you say that, bro, because I said it on the podcast yesterday, and it's like I was actually wanted to touch on it with you, to be fair, because it's like there's someone that you've been making music for years and years and years, and it's like it's probably not like really a career, is it? So I'm saying it's like sort of like what you'd always do on the side. So it's like, because my dad asked me that, he was like, "What are you going to do if it doesn't pan out?" And I was like, "Well, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What am I going to do if it doesn't pan out? It's something that I've been doing for the last fucking 10 years. You think I'm just going to go, oh, right, well, that didn't work out. Fuck it. I'll just go get a job or whatever. So I still got a job. Like, sort of, I'm always going to do it, bro.
Always going to do it.
So my ears don't work. What would I be doing?
Imagine you didn't like it. You've gone back in time. Someone's turned off your brain. You didn't like it. What
didn't like music.
Yeah. No, you didn't like music. Everyone likes music, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's like
I have met people that don't.
Care.
It boggles my brain. Like I've met people that like I don't really like music. I'm like, stay the fuck. I'm generally like that. I'm like, really?
You must like murder.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So like, imagine it's been switched off. You have no care for making music.
It's a tricky one, bro, because like even just without music, I'm a creative person in general. Like in every respect, in it. Like I mean, I've always wanted to sort of. I like the idea of going into film, sort of acting, that sort of side of things. But I always thought to myself, I'd do that as like a side. Still something I'd want to do. It's the only reason I'm not absolutely caked in tattoos, because I've always just thought like I want to maybe just do some acting.
Imagine
in the future,
being an actor's even harder than being a musician.
Oh, bro, this graft, isn't it? Because I have done like sort of like extras work and featured roles and just like small little things, like that I've just sort of got lucky to get. And bro, the fucking hours that you're doing each day, it's like it's a graft, mate. It's a graft, and and it's a fickle industry as well. It's sort of like who you know. It's kind of like. Basically, it's one of them things like you can't really, I don't know, you sort of have to focus on one you have to like, you know what I mean, to get far in something, yeah, you really just knuckle down if you want to get there like in a certain decent time, like because even this is taking long, like because I'm just sort of like just fucked around. I've never just done that whole like lock myself away and then just absolutely focus on it 100% of the time, which is what I'm doing now, obviously, because now I'm doing this. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's a hard question because it'll always be something creative. I'd like to think, you know. So I'd like, yeah, because one day I will do it, bro. Like,
you have to pick it now, though.
It'd probably be film. It'd be filming like TV and like writing that sort of shit. Because like, do you know what? I also like. I'm gonna do it one day. I'm gonna try stand up. Like, yeah, 100%.
You're brave, bro.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? Because I'm just such a big fan of it. Yeah, and it's, that's why I'm doing it. Sort of like, because I don't know, bro. Like, I've only just been doing like 6 or 7 shows, and like the confidence is getting there to the point I go on stage. Like, I didn't even get nervous. I just like. I'm comfortable on stage.
You don't get nervous?
Not anymore. Well, I mean, I'm not really playing massive crowds yet. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say I get nervous. No, I don't know.
Massive crowds are easier than small crowds.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm all good. Like, I think maybe the first one I ever done, I was fucking nervous. Yeah, and I could feel it because I was like, that's it. Because I went, because I got like a wireless guitar. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to go in the crowd and fucking play the guitar. That'd be cool. Yeah. So I've like unplugged this. I didn't have wireless monitors at the time. And then when I've come back, I think it's probably adrenaline as well because I've just been playing the guitar in the crowd. I've come back and I've like, gone to plug this back in, yeah. And I'm like shaking. I'm just like, I couldn't get it back in. I was like, fucking hell, what's going on here, bro? And I was just like, what's going on? Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man.
even know what show number I'm on, and I know you give me a show tomorrow, I'm nervous.
Yeah. So, do you know what it is? It's practice, like I was saying to you, bro. If I'm well practiced, yeah, like, and I actually do something like the night before, like I played that festival, and the night before I actually sat down with more of my equipment, just went through the songs, it's there. Not a single nerve, man. I was actually in my fucking element. Do you know what I mean? It's when I'm not prepared for something is when the nerves kick in.
I can be as prepared as like.
Swear down.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I get nervous for other people as well, though, so maybe it's just something that I've just got. Like, I think you could be going on, and I'd be with you, and I'd be like, oh.
It's a build-up thing for sure, isn't it? Because like they always say, I think even Joe Rogan goes on about it all the time. I'm not saying that sort of influenced me. I just agree with him, yeah, where it's like putting yourself in them sticky situations. McGregor says it as well, just like he'd always push himself to put himself in that situation, yeah, like go to different gyms to train and spar with like somewhere you're not comfortable, like where you're surrounded. So then when you're fucking doing it in front of like 100,000 people, whatever the numbers are, that's why he walks in like this. Do you know what I mean? It's like it really is that, man. So preparation's key, and it is just throwing yourself in them sticky situations, bro. I've always like, so I started skydiving, and that was generally that helped me a lot with that. It's like, because obviously that was nerve wracking, yeah. So skydiving is different, yeah. You're sitting in a plane, bro. It's like 20 minutes before you jump out. And 20 minutes, I'll be real, is a bit like, it's all right, like, because you're looking forward to it now, but it is a bit like, you want to just get up there and jump. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to be sitting there for fucking 20, 30 minutes just like, you're looking out and you're like, fuck.
You just said a whole load of things that I will never. You just want to get up there and jump. No. Yeah. You're looking forward to it. No. Skydiving. Yeah. No, bro. No.
Slow down.
Nothing could get me out of that plane. Really? Nothing could get me on the plane.
Really?
Yeah. Because if that's what I know we're going up to do, I'm not even getting on the plane.
Yeah, sort of East area, because I got one mate who's a soldier, yeah, and he's like, he tours Ukraine, he does all sorts of mad stuff, yeah, but getting him in a plane, I was like, you come skydiving and that? He's like, nah, I'm a fuck. And I was like, what? I was like, you literally go to war, bruv. Like, you want to jump out of a plane? So it's East area, you're not going to catch me in a war zone, bruv. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But literally that did generally, like, dealing with that sort of, putting yourself in them stressful situations helps you sort of like then overcome it, and then, you know, so like that's generally what I thought when it was like going on stage. It's like, fucking hell, if I can jump out of a plane and, you know, take on the chin, then this is nothing. Yeah. So, and it's the same, bro. If you can go on stage, that's what I want to say, like doing stand up.
I can't do that, man.
It'd be fucking hard. Like, don't get me, I do actually write jokes every now and again. Just when I get an idea, I'll write them down. I've never said them to a fucking single soul. Yeah, I've like not even said them back to myself.
Say one now?
No chance. No, they're not even like, they're just ideas, man. Like,
I've been the worst person to say it to.
Yeah,
anyway.
no. So I generally like, I've even just wrote them and I've not even revisited them. It's just something that I'm just going to keep chipping away at, and then eventually like just go do an open mic like on the other side of the country or something. Just like, just why not, man? Just why not? Because that's putting yourself in them situations where it's like, oh man, shit myself, and you're gonna bomb. You're gonna go up there and you're gonna do shit. But that's how it builds character.
It's true.
It builds character, man.
That's how you get over it afterwards.
Because that's the thing. People that don't put themselves in them situations stay in their comfort zones. Oh, what's that David Bowie saying? He's like, yeah, you want to. I'm gonna butcher this again as well. Yeah, he's like, when you're making music and that. Yeah, he's like, if you just dip your toes in out of your comfort zone. Imagine the water's like out of your comfort zone. Yeah, just like if you just dip your toes in, just a little bit out of your comfort zone. That's when you're in the right position to make magic, yeah. So it's like, don't always just the same with like creating music. That's why I fuck with so many different genres, bro. And I'm not I remember it was actually like a Skepta. I remember just watching an interview where he's just like, you got to just not be afraid to just smash some sounds together. So I was always sitting there thinking, no, it has to sound like this. It needs to be like this. Even with like mixing down, I'd always be like, there's a way that you've got to do it. Music's music, bro. There's no right or wrong way to do it. Yeah, it's sound. Yeah. So when I was like, oh, okay, well, fucking yeah, just smash it together. Don't be like, and even now, I'll just get something. I'll be like, oh, that sounds all right. Instead of being like, no, it has to sound like this to be that specific genre. I'm just like, no, that sounds cool. That's why I like, yeah, even just okay, some Oriental stuff. Oh, I want something like some Arabic sort of stuff on there. I'm like, yeah, get a bit of that in there. That sounds fucking bit of reverb. It sounds cold. I'm just like, okay, cool. And then don't go in there with a plan. You're just going through sounds like that sounds all right, boom, boom, and just not being afraid to smash it together. And then that's when the magic happens. And that's how I fucking. So yeah, it's just really not being scared. What about your sort of process, man? Do you like?
I just do whatever. Like you say, whatever. A good example of that is my tune with Traumatik, Sick.
Did you produce that?
Yeah.
Cool.
When
so I don't know why I didn't know that shit about you, mate. It's because I go and show credits, brother. Your name's not in the.
It's not on there. Yeah, I don't put it.
It's like,
yeah, when I did that, I remember someone said to me, "Oh, it sounds like a broken washing machine," and it almost put me off.
How you make that sound?
Almost. I don't remember. It was something in Omnisphere that I accidentally messed with.
A broken washing machine,
and it almost put me off. And I thought, no, I don't care. That's
a compliment, brother. You're making grime. Like, yeah, it sounds like a broken washing machine. Like, yeah, it's like.
But yeah, some people, and then my friend's girlfriend as well was like, "What the hell's that?"
So I done.
Like, that's awful, blah blah, and he had to like cuss her down, like, "Don't cuss Zeal's music. Zeal's the best." Blah, blah, blah.
Don't ever listen to it, bro.
Yeah, so then that was a big tune that made me decide I never care what someone thinks. If I've liked it and I come back and I still like it and I come back again and still like it, because I don't normally release tunes until I've had them for a year.
Okay, yeah, that's what
which
we're saying
frustrates
earlier,
a lot of people. But if I still like it after a year, that means I'm always going to like it in my eyes.
That's exactly what I said to you earlier. That's how you know when you're making timeless music and you're not going to regret it or like,
Which is why collabs are hard with me, with some people, especially MCs, because like they'll spit a verse and then I'll come back to them after a year and be like, "Oh, I'm going to release it now." And they'll be like, "That's old."
Yeah.
I'll be like, why are you writing lyrics that can be old?
I don't know, man, because it's like, there's no timeline on it. Yeah, to you as a person there is, but it's still good music.
Like,
what do you mean they don't want to release it?
Yeah, they don't want to release it.
Oh, right, yeah, no, that makes no sense. I thought you were saying that.
They're saying, no, not me.
Yeah, like, I agree. Like,
so they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to promote it," or "I don't want," and I'm just like,
a lot of people are like that. I get it, because it represents yourself, and it, like, it's whatever you're going through at that time, but it's got it off your chest.
But it also means then that we could have released it. It would have been out for a year, and then you wouldn't like it. What's the point in it?
Yeah, exactly. You just got to put it out and just forget about it, man.
I do what the hell I want now. I don't.
The thing is as well, bruv, you got to really deep and you got to like, those opinions and those voices will always come from people that can't do what you do, bro. That's the main thing I was thinking.
Do you know what's hard? Sorting the valid ones and the invalid ones. Because some of them are actually valid opinions.
Is it though?
They are, bro.
What, from someone that can't fucking do what you do, that's valid, you think?
Yes, sometimes. Definitely.
Completely disagree.
It is, because it's the person that just because they can't do it, they do listen to as much music as you. Just because they can't do it, that doesn't mean they're...
I bet most of the general public, when they first ever heard grime, were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Probably. And then
they're the same ones that, as soon as it pop off, like, "Oh yeah, I like this.
Okay, then. This. Based off, if we go off what you've said, then no one would be shit. But there are shit people.
I'm talking more about, bro, music's music, man. It's completely subjective.
But it also isn't.
But it's
there's also songs I could play you that you'd be like, that ain't music.
Yeah, but you can't value someone's opinion who can't do what you do, bro.
You can.
No, you can't. You can't, bro.
You can, to a certain extent, you can. Not fully, but you can.
If someone doesn't like something, they don't fucking like something.
Yeah, there's not liking and there's something that's not good, though.
Exactly, yeah, but who's to say what's good and what's not? It's subjective. That's art. That's what I was saying to you with like, photography. Like I said to you, like some people's work was shit, bruv. Like, and I,
there's music.
Majority of people would say, yeah, that's trash. But there's art, like there's a canvas with like a splatter paint on it, getting shot for like 100 grand. Yeah, it's subjective. It's in the eye of the beholder.
The amount of money doesn't make it good.
Yeah, but it's beauty's in the eye of the beholder, because I might look at it and be that I'm fucking I'm inspired. It's the same as music, yeah. Because like, I'm like, bro, I listen to some music that. I listen to all sorts of music, and there's only I could tell you music I don't like, so that's how much music I listen to, yeah. And I'll be, like I said, my playlist is mad, yeah. I'll be sitting with people, be like, yeah, I like this, and the next song they get wound up and be like, dude, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I like it, all right, shut up. You know what I mean? But they think it's shit. Like, most of the music I listen to, majority of people think is shit, yeah. But it's like, it's in the, you know what I mean? So
there's still music that you know is crap, bro.
Yeah, but it's...
Not that you don't like it, it's crap.
But it's... yeah, you could say crap in like a production of it, but that's what I'm saying. There's no right way, wrong way to do it. Because like there's songs that I've heard that is like, trying to think of a good example. Is this geezer? He was on Colours, man. He's a big YouTuber. I found out afterwards. Asian looking fellow. I forgot his name. It will come to me in a sec. But he like Colours had mixed it down sick, yeah. But his original track that he put on Spotify was so distorted, yeah. Like,
Right.
but I think he's done it on purpose. Like it was actually like, but it's such a good song. But it's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not really, it's just like, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's sound, bro.
Okay,
It's sound.
okay, you hear someone
You can't
on a
take
beat.
their opinion now.
Someone's on the beat, completely off beat.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's not for me.
Okay,
But
okay.
sometimes it works. Sometimes, like, okay, so like, good example is it's happens to be a Colours again. Well, so what Gig's done that tune? What's it? They were blocking bare. Now I'm rocking. If you actually listen to that tune, it's like it's off beat, but it's so fucking bang on done. Like it's like so lazy, yeah. But it sounds hard, yeah. It depends, bro. It depends, yeah. Because there's people out there that would like it, yeah. But what my point is that you're missing the point, bro. You're missing the point, yeah. The point is, if some rando who can't make music, yeah, comes to you and says, "Oh yeah, that's shit. You should do it like this." How the fuck are you going to value their opinion and go, "Oh yeah, no, you're right, actually, you're right."
They can be right.
No, they can't, bruv. Are you going to go into the barber, yeah, and go, "Oh yeah, like, yeah, that's shit." Like you always, do you know what I mean? Because I cut my own hair a lot of the time. I haven't this because like I'll go to a barber now, yeah. But I'm not going to sit there and tell my man how to do his job, yeah.
You're
Or
not
say,
telling
like,
him how to do his job. You're telling him what would be better, even though you can't do it. That can happen. That's like watching a film and saying that ending was no good. They should have done this. Now you can't make that film, but you can tell the person with the skills how to use their skills to do something better. Like someone who can't build a house, but can say to the people who can build a house, "You need to build it like this." Because you've seen that many houses.
I get your point. Yes,
but it's not always valid because sometimes people just want to say shit things.
That's I think that's all I've experienced. The only people that are ever piping up is on like is hate. It's always just like,
but then sometimes you
not...
have the odd person that's like, "Oh, that ain't good."
I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, so I'll have my pals say like, "Oh, you know what? Like, say you for instance, or we say, oh, if they're like, yeah, you know what you want to do? Yeah, you want to get 0 on a tune." I'm like, yeah, I agree. If I agree with something, it's a different story. But when it's like, yeah, well, not necessarily, bro. So I'm just not gonna like, I don't know, man. When people just like, when it comes from a place of like,
there's a lot of hate,
or not hate, but it's like you show something to someone that you've like really put your passion into, and they go, instead of going, "Oh yeah, that's sick," like I am constructive criticism. I'll always take it, yeah, and I'll always value it from someone like, so like Westy. When I jam with him, I'll say, "Yeah, man, that's a sick idea," and he'll tell you now, like I'm not a yes man all the time, and that's not the sort of friends you should have around you. That's different, yes. And it's like, and say like, but I have some mates that are like, you play them something instead of actually sort of finding the positive, and it's always like a negative, just like, okay, nah, that's this and that.
There's some
and I was like, okay.
There's some people that it's like in their brain, you show them something and something switches that says, "You've shown me, I have to tell you something that's wrong with it."
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like, bro, don't tell me something's wrong with it just to find something wrong with it. If you heard it and it was fine,
yeah.
Don't be like, "Oh, do you know what you could do? You could turn that snare up by 1 dB."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, come on. Like,
yeah, see, it's like, yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Like, so I'll value someone's opinion that does what I do, bro. If I'm sitting there, that's just, it's as simple as that. Yeah, I will never value someone's opinion.
But
that
you're
can't
not
do what I
making
do.
it for the people that do what you do.
I'm making it for myself.
Okay,
I'm making it for myself.
Then.
This is the thing. That's exactly what I was saying on a podcast yesterday. It's like when, you know, if I play something to someone and they say, "Oh, it's shit," I was like, okay, well, I don't really care anymore. I'm going to put it out anyway. And then I listen to it years later and I think, yeah, that was shit. But it's like at the time, I couldn't care less. I've got thick skin, innit? So I was saying on a podcast yesterday how that does affect people. They put stuff out and then like, you know, get real disheartened when people don't fucking fuck with it. But I couldn't care less, bro. If it gets 100 views and no one likes it, don't care, man. That's my expression. I got a good feeling from it. Like, so I was saying to you, I make music for therapeutic reasons a lot of the time, but it makes me feel fucking good. Like I enjoy making music. Like it really lifts me up. So I'm always going to do it regardless if I even put it out. The amount of music I make just for the sake of making music, I'll like play some guitar and I'll end up making like a rock song or something weird, something different that like, you know, that I'll never release. It's a completely different genre, but I'll fuck with it like because it's fun.
Do you get affected by comments?
No, not really. At all. I wouldn't say at all. Like I look at it and I go, "Oh right, well okay."
Do you almost reply to them and then delete it?
No. If I reply to them, it'll always be like, I don't know, bruv. Like
I almost reply to them and then delete it.
It's like, it's rare, like, yeah, because sometimes I reply sometimes, yeah, but like I do sometimes, I don't delete it, but I do sometimes think if I'm spending too much time on it, or if I send something and then I get a reply with it, then I think, well, I'm not going to get into a fucking argument with you, or like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Like, even a lot of times just saying my point, man, like I just don't really, I don't know, man, I'm yet to sort of get like loads of them comments yet, like, but yeah, you will get. It's the same thing, bro. When you get someone that's just saying something that's shit or telling you that something's shit or like you're doing it the wrong way and you're doing that, and I'm thinking, okay, like who are you, bruv? If I had like, I don't know, bruv, if I'm like, I don't know, I'm a producer, I'm trying to think of a sick example. If I had Chasing Status, yeah, comment saying like, maybe try this. I'll get that fucking notebook out right away. Yeah, and exactly. That's my point. Isn't it?
Yeah.
If
I
I'm
hear
like,
that.
if chasing status, like if anything, like if I actually like, and I've said to people, if I had like chasing status in it would be like, so what am I doing wrong? What can I do, bro? If I met Ed Sheeran, I'd be like, yeah, man, like you got any tips? Like what should I be doing? Yeah, and if he goes, what you got going on there? It's not the one, bro. You need to do this. I probably would be like, oh fuck, all right, hold on a minute. Okay, sweet. So let me take that on board and actually have a rethink. Okay, value his opinion. Of course you're gonna value. So it's like Angie Tate says it, yeah. So when you go to uni, yeah, and you learn business. So look, listen, when you go uni, yeah, and you're learning business, yeah. You learn in business or someone who's a failed businessman, has no successful business, yeah? So who would you rather learn of? The teacher that teaches business, never had a successful business, or someone who's a successful business owner that's like worth millions and isn't a teacher? Who would you rather learn of? Who you
As
rather
much as
learn
that's
of?
a good saying, I don't like the person it came from. So.
Of course. I know, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes your shit makes sense, innit? So I'm not like a follower. Like, I'm not really. Let's get that out there. Yeah, I don't agree.
Watch
with
the documentary the other day. And like,
I don't agree with everything he does. Of course not. But like when someone's speaking sense, they're speaking sense. Yeah, of course. Like music, like that's what I just said to you. I said earlier, yeah, when I went to college, bruv, I went for 2 years learning fucking music production. Within 4 hours learning with Turner, bruv, I learned way more and like tailored to what I need to know and what I want to know. More in that 4 hours I did in the whole 2 years at college.
Yeah.
Because in college you're sitting there music tech, you're having to learn theory about like the evolution of hip hop and shit like this, and it's like, yeah, fair enough, but
stuff,
yeah, it's music tech. I want to know how to fucking use this and that, like, and you do over the years and that, but it's like, it's just a subject, bro. It's just like you're out, like it's a curriculum. You got to do this, you got to do that, and then you're getting graded on it. You're getting graded on art, but it's the process of what you make. Because obviously it's music tech, innit? But like I say, in that 4 hours, bro, I swear to God, like, and it's like, and I was like, thank fuck I didn't go uni. Like, it's just sort of just learned what I needed to learn, yeah. And then obviously, like, when I know I need to learn something, I'm just jump on YouTube, innit? But who are you going to learn off? You're going to go, you know what I mean? The tutor,
someone that's actually doing it.
Yeah,
which is what was the case at uni. Even the like students were like, well, Zio's actually doing
exactly. You got yeah, exactly. That's the that's the sort of teachers you want. People that have actually, but people that are successful at what they do in their field. They're not teaching because they're fucking doing it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like,
that's
it's
why I don't
like,
trust YouTube adverts where they're like, "Oh, I make millions from retail, and I can teach you how to do it." I'm like, "So if you're making millions, why have you got time to take my £500 to teach me how to do it?"
Exactly. That's exactly how I see it. I was like, "Why are you doing that?" That's obviously this is how you make your money. That's
yeah,
not
exactly.
It's exactly what I say. But I am also a big believer in that. Yeah, like I fucking hate people who are like when. You know, if I was like, yeah, Zio, like, oh, your mix downs are so like, or how are you hitting like -5 decibel? How are you getting that without this? And you're like, oh yeah, no, just sort of like the need to know basis. Sort of, I hate people like that. So, bruv, what, like exactly what you said earlier, like, how is you telling me something gonna fucking affect me, bruv? Like, you're not gonna catch me doing YouTube tutorials.
I'm convinced there's something to do with mix downs that people ain't telling me though. I'm convinced, man.
What do you mean?
Like when I watch YouTube videos and stuff and they're like, do this, and I'm like, it doesn't sound like that. There's something you're not telling me.
There's so many different ways of doing it, man. There's just literally, I don't know, man. There's, like I said, there's no right or wrong way of doing it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You just, you can't.
Yeah.
I
don't see why people don't just tell people things, but people,
I know, brother,
people are insecure.
It's like this, yeah. Like I was saying, I've said it time and time again. Dub Effects, yeah. If he didn't do the tutorial on how break down his setup, I think it was partly because the guy that created this software probably asked him. I think it was like a partnership thing. Like, can you do a fucking tutorial, like a breakdown of the software? And I was just sat there. I was like, oh my God, I've been waiting for a video like this to just show me, like, I mean, take me to the next step because I'm trying to use NPCs. I'm sitting there like, how can I do this? And you got someone there just showing. But it's like, if anyone asks me, bro, any question, randos, whatever, people ask me anything, I'll tell them. I don't give a fuck. How'd you do that? Yeah. But if I get anything like a record deal, anything like, I mean, I might not explain figures to a random person and say like, oh yeah, it's this, how many fucking thousands, whatever. I might not do that. But then even that, like, I couldn't give a shit when, like, you know, people say like, if we was talking business or something and people are like, oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna. It's just like, well, do you know what I mean? Why, bruv? Like, how's that going to affect your life? I'm not going to come and people aren't going to not fuck with you. They're not going to go from the same as you're saying with like the collaboration thing.
Yeah.
You know, well, people aren't going to like unfollow you to follow me, are they? They're not going to do that. Like, they're going to music. There's plenty of space for everyone in music and in any sort of art, I think.
People ask me how to write lyrics and I tell them, what I find though is what I tell them that needs to be done to be I'm so bad with mine.
No, you're all right. It's still good.
What I tell them needs to be done to be better with lyrics they don't want to do.
What do you mean? Say that again, sorry.
So, like, someone will ask me, oh, why have I got so many similes and metaphors, or why are my lyrics so and so way and blah blah. And then when I explain how long it takes and what you have to do to be that way, they don't want to do it.
Right? Yeah.
Like it's too much effort. And I'm like, well, okay, then you're not gonna have lyrics the way you want them. Then, if you want to sound. if you want to say the things I'm saying, you're not going to say it because you're not putting in the same effort.
Yeah, yeah.
So like you could tell someone how something is done and they'll be like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, if you're not, people aren't willing to learn, take the steps necessary, and especially if you're telling them the steps necessary.
And then they can't do it, or they don't want to do it.
Each their own. I think that's the thing. That's knowledge, bro. It's having someone to show you the steps, man. That's what learning's all about, man. It's just, I think we should, I don't know, each their own, bro. But yeah, if you want to ask me anything I know, I'll fucking tell you, bro. I don't give a shit. Do you know what I mean?
Getting random messages.
Yeah, it's just not like, it's just like, even just like preset, like anything, like, or just fucking like any sort of software, like ways of doing things. It's like, or if I get a sample pack or like anything along them lines, it's like, I don't care, but I'll share it. Like, I'm not like, I don't really understand. I don't understand, man. Everyone's different, innit? But yeah, anyway, man, big up, brother. We'll wrap this up. Yeah. Do you want to plug anything? Obviously, all your links are going to be in the. You got Linktree in that, have you? Yes. Yeah, cool. Linktree's in the description. Go check that out. Go stream Gambino. Out now on all digital platforms. What did you call it? What did I just say? Did I butcher? Did I say Gambino? Didn't I? What was it? It's Gambit. Yeah, sorry, myself. Gambino. it's like Zio Zionado, like Gambino. That's the next one. Yeah, Gambino. Yeah, cheese. Yeah, it's coming out soon. Yeah, featuring your boy CrossBreed and that. Yeah, but yeah, love, brother. Thanks for coming on. I'll send you that beat, the one that we've done in the middle. We'll get something. I'll do that actually now. You got iPhone? No. Oh, peak. Oh yeah. No, I'll email it. Yeah. I'll get it over to you, man. And then. Yeah, bro. Sweet as a nut, man. Love for coming on. Appreciate that. Take care. Yeah, so that's another episode of the Roadside Rhapsody podcast. Obviously, like, subscribe, all that. We're on Spotify. We're everywhere. Click the link in the bio and big up. We'll see you on the next one. Sweet. Anybody can chat to the beat, but man, I'm so poor. The only time they're informed is when they chat to police. I can't believe that spitters with actual brains find it so hard to succeed. I'm not deceived by those at the head of the game. For like it's weed. Nobody's when you know one, when you get a taste, one action and begging for peace. Don't try begging me now, you actual prick. No cactus is getting a squeeze.